Yeah. Praise Kuma. Praise Kuma. Let go.
Hello, and welcome to another One Piece chapter review and discussion of Liberation. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 1104. Thank you, Daddy. An incredible chapter. Kuma's hit landed. Kizaru is a sad, sad man. And Franky wants all the smoke. I was looking for my Franky sound. Thank you guys for tuning in to another One Piece chapter review and discussion. It's good to be back, man. First of all, it felt like, it didn't just feel like, it has been a while since the last chapter. So I was itching and dodging spoilers the past couple days.
Yeah.
Did you get anything spoiled for you?
No.
Same.
No.
Off the bat, general thoughts before we go, beat by beat. Man, it was so satisfying to see Kuma's hit not only land on Saturn, but for him to really fuck that fool up.
Yeah.
For him to break his horn off, rip his arm off. Mm-hmm. It was insane and super satisfying. Charlos, the moment with Charlos and Luffy is so different. I feel like, they both carry so much weight, but Oda's art really popped off in both moments, this moment as well.
Charlos is what's the word? He's a product of his society, his own environment and society. Mm-hmm. And he's only able to do the things he is able to do because of the things set in place from the Gorosei. So when you think about it like that, it's like the trickle effect of Luffy punching a celestial dragon, just like a regular ass, bitch ass celestial dragon. And then Kuma going all the way to the fucking top. Yeah. The top of the food chain.
Yeah.
The ones who implemented and let these fucking celestial bitches have power.
Yes.
That's why it's more satisfying.
Yes.
And I don't know the last time Saturn's got punched like that. I don't know how many years it's been.
It's
or if ever.
Probably.
Or if ever. And I'm
dude, there was a period of time, when
you
he was a young Saturn. He was a little Saturn.
I don't know. Maybe he's been old forever.
Bopped him across the head.
He's been old forever.
He does kind of feel like he's been old his whole life.
Imagine if Eam is, I'm going to write that down. Eam is the Gorosei's parent.
Mom,
dad.
Yeah.
All my children.
Yeah. That's just Eam's children right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy too because first of all, let's get back to Franky, dude. Franky hit him with the radical beam. Franky is goated, and even though it's not necessarily Egghead's not necessarily Franky's arc in the way that I thought it would be. It's seeming like it's gonna be for other reasons, dude, and maybe even cooler reasons.
I just think we've been itching for Franky anything.
Yes,
and it was thank you so much for giving me this meal.
Yes.
But I should have been getting fed a long time ago.
Yeah. I've been waiting outside the Franky restaurant, waiting for it to open up and get a table for a long time. But now
you guys close for lunch, but it's been 5 hours. Dinner started 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, Oda gave it to us. He really gave it to us.
Jesus Christ.
It was so cool, honestly. Sanji too. I don't want to take away from Sanji by just focusing on Franky. Sanji kicked that fool. He was there. And it is cool. I saw someone getting a little bit of flack on Twitter because they were saying that, it is kind of nice that there were two quote unquote cyborgs that were there to save and help Kuma, who is also a cyborg. And people were just tearing him apart because, Sanji isn't a cyborg. He's not. But he is a mutated human. He is an altered.
He's a mutant.
Yeah, he's a mutant. He's an X-Men.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
So even though he is augmented and he is a mutant, and Franky is a literal cyborg, it is cool that those are the two members of the Straw Hats who are helping Kuma in this situation, who have his back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, Zoro's tied up.
Well, Zoro is still with Lucci, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing other things.
Right. I want to take a moment to shout out Alexander Perez.
Shitty.
Good smell.
Shout out Alexander Perez.
I like your icon.
Me too, dude.
Little cat action.
I need the max win.
And thank you for becoming a day oneer. Shout out again, Alexander. Love that. Yeah, man. I want to just look at the chat real quick before we start going through it beat by beat. Sword Egg saying, what do you guys think Vegapunk was about to say about the Buccaneers before he could finish? After all your people once ... Oda loves doing that.
Yeah, he loves doing that. I think it has something to do with the will of the D.
Yeah, something to do with will,
that.
I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he said, after all, like your something about I need to see the exact line, but something about
I think it was, after all your people once ...
Is that line for line? Because he said something about like internally, like they have something in like that makes up their. I'll pull it up for you right now. Sorry about that. Let me just get it up. I really. And that's not the first time what
I've
is
said
the
that.
meaning? Okay, I'm gonna read it. What is the meaning of this? That's a good question. The truth is, I did. Oh no! Not this is not the part. This is not the part. Keep going down. Yeah, okay.
Right
The Buccaneers were said to have a special characteristic beyond their strong bodies, after all. A special characteristic.
Mm-hmm.
Never backing down. Never taking L's.
Yeah, so I mean,
think that's maybe what Oda was saying.
I can't be a Buccaneer then.
No. Definitely not. But I'm saying, like,
bro, lost
that's probably
for real.
Like being a bad bitch, like
big bitch and a bad bitch. Buccaneers are known for being three things: Buccaneers, big and bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And for sweet.
Yeah, for sweet. I think honestly, in all sincerity, that it has to be something involving Nika, the original Joy Boy, or the previous Joy Boy.
Yeah.
And a special characteristic beyond their strong bodies. I mean, what exactly that could mean?
I'm not even gonna try to guess.
Yeah, dude. Actually, I think this is a good time while we kind of go through. I'm gonna make should it be a Q&A or should it be a poll where we ask your thoughts, so we have it in a more
a poll. I mean, a Q&A would be a
Q&A. All right, so let me do that real quick, and then while we're going through, we can let your ideas kind of accrue, I guess. So let me see. Start a Q&A. What
too big,
do
too
you
long.
think
Oh my gosh.
Vegapunk was about to say about Buccaneers? How do you spell Buccaneers?
Buccaneers.
I hope that's right, but there it is. So we're gonna make this live right now. What do you think Vegapunk was about to say about Buccaneers? And hopefully I spelled Buccaneers right. So if you have any ideas, if you have any thoughts, there's a section for you to answer that or give us your thoughts, and it's more separate, so we can have it all kind of organized in one spot. This is from a Demi IP or LP. I can't tell. That will be an interesting part of the Buccaneer race because their strength was not really exciting for me, since normal people can achieve the strength of giants. Yeah, this makes them a little more special. I mean, the Lunarians have something very special and very significant to them, and specific to them that sets them apart. And so, yeah, it is nice to know that Buccaneers aren't all about just strength. They got a lot more. They got a lot more to offer, a lot more going on. Kizaru 2, this chapter, man, dude, Vegapunk really called him out. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, you know.
You're really wearing that outfit and not the one I picked for you?
But Kizaru, I made you an outfit, and it's
And you're
just,
not wearing it?
it's Robin's outfit. He's
Kizaru!
like, that outfit was initially meant for Kizaru. But yeah, man, he said, "You're a sad man."
He kind of is sad.
He
No,
is,
literally
though.
like sad, but also like, yeah, like your life is sad. Like you can't. I don't know. You're trapped.
It's almost
And you want
like
to act like you're so free. You want to act like
Yeah.
you're so, I
Or
can do
not-
anything I want. No, bitch.
not even that, but more like you want to act like you don't, like it's just your job, like you're just doing your job, like you don't really, care, like you're.
You want to act like you're so nonchalant,
Yeah.
like, but we know that if you had darker glasses, your eyeliner would be running down.
yeah.
Your mascara, oh my god.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
want to act all tough.
it kind of felt like, not quite like when a parent tells you they're disappointed in you, but like you have this person, Vegapunk, who's been a part of your life for a very long time since you were young, and he's looking at you and he's like, I'm not even like mad at you because
It's just like you're fucking sad.
you're just like sad.
Yeah,
You're
that's
just
like
a
the
sad person.
yeah, that's the best
Oh,
like
damn,
comeback. It really is. Because you could be like angry, you can like cuss them out. Like, no, you're just God, your life is fucking sad. It's like another level of like, oh fuck, like I have to get my shit together.
Yeah.
Like that was deep. Because
Yeah, man.
it wasn't even anger. It was just like, you sad. What is it?
You
Woody?
sad little man.
No,
or
you
something like that. That's
sad,
what he said to
strange
Buzz.
little man.
Oh, that's what he said to Buzz.
Yeah. No, Buzz said that to Woody.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You sad. She's like, we gotta get home. You are a sad, strange little man.
That's so
bro,
funny.
Buzz has the clapbacks. Like, bro, no one. We talked about this before. I don't want to get off topic.
Buzz
but
could be like a Vegapunk,
He
because
could.
he's got all the future technology.
It's just Woody is like such a bitch. Like Woody in the first movie is the biggest bitch of all time. Like, watch that movie again and tell me I'm wrong. He starts problems for no fucking reason. As a kid, you're like, oh, he's just kind of jealous. No, he's like vindictive. Like, no, he tries to kill Buzz. Like, for real. He pushes his ass off the fucking. And then they're like, what happened to him? He's like, I don't know. Like, bro, he tried to murder this man and then got mad when everyone was trying to give him fucking justice. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Toy Story rant.
Toy Story rant. Always.
What was also,
Um,
like, speaking of Vegapunk too, what was also cool this chapter, I've come, at first, of course, I don't know how many other people were, but at first I was like, where does this fool fall? Like, where does his loyalty fall? Does he put science first? Or does he actually care about people? And he really does care a lot. And he's already kind of proven that. But I
Mhm.
mean, for me, this chapter, like, he really cemented that.
Well, it's like, does he care or does he only care about the people that he knows?
I mean, and Vegapunk could operate like out of sight, out of mind. Like, if I don't know you, if I don't put a face to you, then, whatever, tragedy befalls you, I am none the wiser. But when he actually sees people and connects with them, that's what
I mean. Like his
fuck.
homies, like the people, like all of these people were connected to him for a long period of time at some point. So like this is his inner circle, you know.
Yeah.
But he does. He does.
Just because he went directly against Saturn,
Mm.
because Saturn wanted to make that a bomb. He wanted Kuma to be like, Kuma, self-destruct. He wanted to blow that poor man up. Kuma.
Kuma.
Yeah,
It's like Alexa.
yeah. Kuma.
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct. Yeah, dude. But Vegapunk went directly against him.
And Josh thinks this is a joke.
It's not a joke, but come on, dude. And he, made it so that he would still like shut down, but he would just become essentially like a vegetable.
He's a vegetable. His brain is liquid at this point.
Yeah.
Like he's not there. And it's sad because Bonnie's like pouring out her motherfucking heart to this like shell of a man. Like he is just like a husk.
But I don't know. This is gonna have to be. It's gonna have to involve the Buccaneer trait because he can't be a
Someone said love.
husk of a man. Love. I mean, people are going back to
Someone said love. I mean,
what's her name from Amazon? Lily.
Boa?
Not Boa. Starts with a G.
Sorry,
Starts with a
damn.
G. Anyway, she had said before that love is like a hurricane, something about the power of love.
That's what someone, in the chat said love is like, yeah. Because then if Vegapunk's like, if you're a romantic, you could say it's love. And Saturn's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Saturn was like, Kuma self-destruct.
No, he's like, Vegapunk self-destruct. Saturn thinks he could just
was it
self-destruct
Gloriosa?
anyone.
Was it Gloriosa who said it?
Yeah.
Was it Gloriosa?
That's the older previous empress.
Yeah.
Yes, that was her.
But yeah, so I mean, but I also think it could be some, part of the Buccaneer trait, maybe, because he could still be a husk emotionally, and maybe like his mind, there's nothing in there, but his body was still acting, right? And this is sort of, I mean, we've already kind of,
maybe they're just that tough.
it could be that tough, but Lilith saying what she said at the very beginning of this arc when she had literally made that shark and turned that shark into a weapon, primal urges, we with the seraphim and and Boa, right, as Snake, we've these primal urges, like we know that these things linger, right? But damn, dude, it was still fucking crazy the way he came in. Wild. Shout out Soup Rack. Oh,
Good smell.
Soup smells good. Shout out Soup Rack, and welcome.
Soups?
Well, it's like soup. It smells soup like super.
No, I know.
That
I was like, I didn't process the sound. I was like, that was a weird thing to say.
I just associated soup with actual.
That's fine. That's
soup.
fine. Boudier said urges.
Urges. It's not urges, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on now. I can't. It's because I can't tame my own primal urges.
That's literally so fucking crazy. That's literally insane.
Primal desire sounds equally.
Just the word, I think, primal.
Primal sounds like I'm on freaking JRE and shit.
It's just very, it's just like, let's just like use that word to justify everything that we do. That's bad.
Yeah. Someone was talking about Par saying Par's wild. What did Par do this time, dude? What did Par do this time?
That's more?
Par?
Super said Par is too wild.
Par's always wild in. Oh, Par has some love as a hurricane related theories.
From test, okay.
Okay.
Par has a theory about everything, dude. Everything.
Josh watches too much booty vision. Batman for real, thank you so much for the
Anita Max win.
donation.
Shout out.
Absolute peak chapter. I was in heaven reading this. The art in the spread was insane. One of the series' best, and I cried when Bonnie hugged Kuma.
Dude. Yes. Yes. This was so beautiful. And it's kind of a play on chapter 1100, right? Because this chapter is called Thank You, Daddy. And
the other one I think was like Thank You, Zaddy.
Okay, I got a new sound. This is Emily Rudd, by the way.
Shanks is a daddy.
But chapter 1100.
That's crazy.
I know.
Peter. Luffy.
Peter.
What did he say? Makino. Sorry, that's my favorite. We need that. We need that too.
We do.
Makino.
Chapter 1100 was titled Thank You, Bonnie.
Oh, got it.
It's just kind of cool.
Switcheroony.
And her actually getting to tell him that she read the letters and talking about her mom, talking about Jenny.
That's why it feels like, I don't know. I hope that he can hear her because it just feels like she's talking to like a fucking grave. Like catching up at a grave. Like he's not going to respond. He's not going to say anything back. Like you're just talking to a version. It's just like, damn.
An empty shell. A shell of your dad.
But that's what it feels like. She's talking to like a grave, like catching him up on everything that he missed. And it's like, oh, I don't like that.
Well,
don't like that much.
They wheeled him off. They wheeled him off, took him away.
No. Guess who was carrying him?
Who was it again?
Atlas.
Oh, yeah, Atlas.
Atlas is carrying him.
Yeah, Atlas is the only big ass satellite.
I love it.
Well, there's a couple of them that are pretty big, but
Bonnie's like, "Oh, can you carry my dad?"
Atlas so big, carry Kuma like this. And
no,
shit.
I I loved it. Like, you got it.
But I wonder, what Kuma's fate is going to be. Maybe he still will die. I don't know. But he's already kind of like his consciousness and his state of mind is already up in the air.
He did what he got there to do.
That's true.
She was able to see her dad again. He was able to help her. He was able to save her. He was able to do something for her, see her one last time. I think that might be a wrap.
This is a wrap for him. But I
think it might be a wrap.
Your scenario where you kind of pitched that Luffy would go Gear 5 because they talk about Luffy not being there.
Luffy's gearing up.
He's gearing up. He's like, he's gearing up. So I really do still like the idea that they're going to see him both at the same time,
Or it could be like like looking up at the same sky in different places.
Oh, right.
Like Bonnie wouldn't necessarily be at Kuma's side, but she knows that he's seeing what she's seeing at the same time. Yes,
that's beautiful. Yes, dude. Yes.
Hire me on the fucking right side.
All right. There's still a lot of other stuff that we have to go through and we have to talk about, but let's just cue up the chapter now and let's start going through beat by beat to make sure that we don't miss a thing. So I have it all queued up here. Let's go. Let me get a little centered in my little box. Let me scroll this over right here. There we go. All right. So, chapter 1104. Thank you, Daddy. Where's my other big screen so I can see? Cute ass cover page. Sanji serving up some cake to a couple of newlyweds, newly engaged ratatouilles. This shit was cute, dude.
Ratatouilles. They're mice.
Cute. Whatever, dude.
Not rats.
Mice, rats,
They're
whatever.
fucking different, bro. They're different. And I just want to shout out this dono that we got. Let's go.
It's too big.
This is
too
from
long.
Rambo
Oh my gosh.
Marshmallow. Love the name. Caught up on One Piece by watching and loving y'all your Done Piece episodes.
Oh.
First live chapter review after being caught up. Volume 1 goats for real. Rambo! I love your icon too. It matches your username and that's really pleasing to me.
Where's
It's a marshmallow. It's like a marshmallow Rambo.
Praise
like
Kuma.
It's Rambo as a marshmallow.
I can't see.
You can't see that?
It's a rainbow that is a
Rambo.
Rambo. I see it now. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. I thought it was Towley with a gun, dude. Honestly, but I see it now.
How does he? He's like, wanna get high?
yeah. Towley.
Goddamn Towley.
Shout out Rambo Marshmallow. That's so awesome.
That's so awesome that you are caught up now.
Yeah, hell yeah,
congrats. Dude. And Beans also with the dono. Thank you.
It's not about the story. It's about
the mind is gone, but the soul is there. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
That's more?
Kuma. Shuji.
Shout out Beans.
Shuji is the mouse.
All right, so I'm gonna have to switch back and forth periodically, obviously, so we don't get in trouble.
Ooh, trouble.
I like trouble. I like trouble.
You're a buccaneer brat. Like this is like his fucking life flashing before his eyes right now.
It really is, dude.
Because he knows that he could fucking die in this moment. Like Saturn could be like. Bah, bah, bah.
But see, for me, I didn't want it to be true that Kuma's punch wouldn't really like affect him. But I thought it might happen that way.
No.
Because but Kuma needed a W, and I was just so scared. I was so scared. Like he was coming in with a ferocity, with all the pain, carrying all his pain, caused by the government and Saturn. But I was like, bro, if Oda makes it so that like Saturn just like takes it and is like, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But no, it connects, bro. It connects.
Yeah.
And really does some damage, but his whole life is flashing before his eyes, like you said, and yeah, boom. I gotta show this panel, dude. I gotta show this panel. The panel of Kuma rearing back, like teeth
Crazy.
clenched, jaw clenched,
Crazy.
rage. This was crazy. He's before this too. Saturn is talking about how can this still be possible. I've made use of the contingency plan, which is a self-destruct function that they put in Kuma. This to me just like makes sense, right? That Saturn would do something like this, of course. But Vegapunk, I don't think he anticipated Vegapunk.
No, Vegapunk was
did.
little. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say in this moment, Vegapunk was gagunked. He was like, if you did that, then how?
But it's also like, bro, Saturn, you are a scientist. You are the head
No, he's a fraud.
of science.
He's a fraud. He is not capable. That's the whole point of why they not cater, but work with Vegapunk.
Yeah.
He's not able to do that.
You think,
or
you
he
think
thinks
so?
it's like beneath him. But it's like, bro, it's like, do your own shit if you want the fucking result that you want.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I'm tired of this, man. You know, I don't. Again, sometimes Saturn does things that really don't make sense. He is scary.
he's just a fucking yapper.
But he is a yapper. He is a yapper.
He's a fucking degree in yapology. Like,
but the way it connects, again, so satisfying. Seeing him just get his shit fucking rocked, bro, and flying back into buildings, like collapsing buildings. And I think because of like all this action, which again was super satisfying, it did make the chapter feel a little bit shorter.
yeah.
But I don't know the exact page count, but it flew by. It was a combination of being off for so long and then these probably sequences. These battle sequences.
For sure. The town, what's going on? Did Kuma do that? And everyone's freaking out.
Everybody's shaking in their boots.
They're like, no way, he attacked one of the world greatest overseers. Like, what? This is unprecedented.
Yeah,
and he's taking a knee right now.
Yeah. Bro, that's kind of sick.
He's taking a knee.
Though. That's kind of sick. And then this is where, sorry, let me switch off again. We've been on the panel for a while. Don't come after us. This is where Vegapunk says that he...
That's a good question. The truth is I didn't install a new outfit for... I'm just kidding.
A new outfit that he didn't put the traditional self-destruct mechanism in. He put a different kind of mechanism in that just, would make him a vegetable. This to him, and I agree, I guess, if there's only two options, I would rather become a vegetable than freaking explode. How about you, Megan?
Well, it's just you don't eat vegetables, so that's kind of surprising for you to say that.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to. You don't have to be what you eat. You're not always what you eat. So I could be a vegetable. It's better than exploding. Damn. Yeah, he said he couldn't bear the idea of making him into a bomb, knowing how those bastards would take full advantage of that. The panel here of Kuma holding Bonnie too, with the steam coming off of him, bloody, falling apart.
She's so tiny, so huge.
Cradling her.
I just hear like...
Yeah. This part is going to hit. There's so many moments that are going to hit in the anime, but this specific chapter is where I'm going to have to get the tissues for sure. This is where Vegapunk mentions the Buccaneers were said to have a special characteristic beyond their bodies. After all, your people once ... and it gets cut the fuck off. Why?
And then Kizaru is pulling a freaking pearl over here.
Pulling a pearl?
Yeah.
What is that?
From Steven Universe.
What is that? Just like...
No, you have to like read the line.
Oh, okay. Right here? It's over, isn't it? This is my audition for Kizaru. No, Kizaru would be more chill. He'd be like, it's over, isn't it? That's bad.
Oh my god. Oh my
god. Stop.
Bro,
Stop.
Losh for real.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Bro, that was so fucking crazy.
Why?
It was just
You said read the line, and so I tried to give a little flavor to it. Anyway.
Oh my god. Okay, and then obviously Satoru's like, fuck. Look at Satoru's face like, fuck yeah. Let's fucking go, Kuma. Let's fucking go. Stand on your fucking business. Please.
Bonnie putting her hand on Kuma's face, thanking him for everything, telling him that she saw all of his memories, saw her mom. Seems like she was an amazing woman. That line hit so hard. And I saw that you actually wrote me lots and lots of letters. That made me so happy. I can't, dude.
And she just fucking found out that she like was adopted as well within those memories, correct?
Yeah, but I mean, that don't matter. She did, I guess, but that don't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but
Kuma's still her daddy. I don't care if everyone else calls you a tyrant, because I know there's no one kinder than my dad. Bro, call your dad, dude. Call him right now. There's only two things.
Unless they're not kind.
Unless they, suck.
Yeah, don't call them then. Unless they aren't the kindest.
Yeah, you deserve.
But if they are nice, and they are good to you, give them a call.
Yeah, there's two things that make me want to call my dad, dude. This chapter and the Goofy movie.
Oh. I think you said that last time too, yeah.
Yeah. This is going on the list.
I thought you were going to say to ask for something.
What?
There's only 2 threes is coming out. This chapter and when I need money.
That's funny. That would be funny. No. I mean, I wouldn't get anything anyway. But that builds character. At least that's what I was told. But yeah, this is very sweet.
To me, you're the coolest person in the whole wide world. I'll never, ever forget that.
It does feel like, this is their final moment together.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Rereading it right now, it is kind of, I guess, becoming a little bit more clear that this might be the last time they see each other.
Because she's getting, everything out.
Yeah.
She's telling him everything. Everything in, kind of a short amount of time. Just, boom, 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 rapid fire. I'll never forget that. Not we're going to be fine. We're going to make it out of this. We're going to be, it's just, boom, boom, boom. And I guess that's, kind of a kid thing to do.
Right.
Just, immediately when you see your parent when you're younger, you just, rapid fire everything that you did in the day. Or, rapid fire everything you want to tell them. How was school? Oh, yeah, I did this and this and this.
No, I was a kid who didn't really say much,
You didn't say shit.
How was school?
Tight lip.
It was cool. It was fine.
You're fuck off.
It was cool. And because I remember my mom used to tell me all the time, or even my dad too, just cool, just fine. You know how they say that
just
all the time?
Okay?
Just okay.
You didn't do anything? You didn't learn anything?
It's school. The same shit happens every fucking day.
Yeah. But then you're damn. When you look at it, you're damn, I learned a lot of shit.
I mean, I guess. I learned shit that doesn't even fucking pertain to...
Reading? Oh, you didn't learn that.
Okay.
Writing?
Relax. Okay, I did learn some
numbers?
Sure.
Letters?
Okay. But
animals?
I'm just saying, animals, history. Turns
Street
out
smart?
there's a lot of stuff they left out or wrote in somebody's favor, just like the world government.
Cool math
just
games?
like the Gorosei, just like Eam. And second of all,
I Spy?
Well, that's just, I didn't learn I Spy. I was more of a, it wasn't, scholastic.
Chocolate milk.
But
just naming everything.
I know, chocolate milk. Yeah, that was cool about school.
Anyway.
But there was highlights. I was more of a highlights kid. It was a magazine.
As
they're having this touching moment, and again, this really is a beautiful moment, a beautiful, beautiful moment. I don't have a kid, but I feel like if I did, this would make it already made my heart melt. But I feel like if I had a kid, I'd be a fucking wreck, dude. Then we see all the city behind them crashing, Saturn coming back up, getting back up, and doing something that I guess is not that shocking. But when I read it for the first time this morning, I was
of course.
pretty freaking shocked. I was like, okay.
I was like, of course he can.
Yeah, he can.
Of course, that's an ability he possesses. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Why the fuck not?
This means that fighting any of the Gorosei is going to be. It was already going to be challenging, but now it's going to be a new level of challenging, bro. How are they going to defeat them if they keep regenerating? And I don't know if time really matters in will matter in these fights, but that shit was fast. Bro, this man, like, literally was like,
Shloop. It's literally shloop. It's shloop,
it's literally shloop. TCB said, shloop? Shloop. It's twice right there. Shloop. Oh, one shloop for the corn, one shloop for the arm.
Yeah, I see. As usual, to a human, how short-sighted. You gentlemen have outlived your usefulness. Farewell. Like, bye, bitches. You guys are done.
And then
you guys
Sanji
are
right
done.
here.
And then Sanji comes.
His body regenerated.
His body. I can't do it. That was really bad. Get out of the way, move, and then I'm not going. And then he goes. Whoosh.
Okay, now this is where Sanji gets the cred, dude, because Sanji came in with a kick immediately, right? Like, came in when Saturn's little fucking spider leg was about to pierce through Kuma's back. Sanji leapt into action, kicked that shit out of the way, and was able to, like, save him. I mean, Sanji ain't no chump, bro. But I feel like Sanji gets more moments than Franky.
Definitely.
So when Franky, shot him with that beam, I literally had a fanboy moment. I lost it. Scrolling down, this is where immediately Franky comes in, hits him with the radical beam, and we see Kizaru right here saying, "My goodness, you've certainly grown a lot,"
which is awesome.
Awesome. Especially, like we've said a million times before, Egghead being like a Saboti kind of 2.0, how far they've all come. And I like that it is, we know how far Luffy's come.
Yeah.
We even know how far Sanji's come because of, his fight with Queen and just all the Germa stuff and everything that he unlocked and is able to do. But it is, I really like that Franky's getting this moment.
I do too. Kizaru's giving off a little bit of that, like, I don't know, family friend that you don't see often at a party, like that weird male family friend. And he's like, wow, like, you've grown a lot, and you're like,
right, like everybody's doing like maybe like dancing.
Yeah, no, like that stance and everything.
Right,
it's exactly what it is.
The way he's kind of positioned right there.
Exactly what it is.
He's like, oh, you've grown a lot. You've grown a lot.
You're like, remind me to never speak to you again. Tally ho.
But yeah, man, he does seem like a proud, like a proud, distant uncle.
All jokes aside, yeah. In this context, I think that's what he's giving off.
Yeah.
For sure. And he's also like, let's fucking see how fucking tough you guys are. Let's see how fucking much you've grown. Let's see how much.
Yeah. I want
right behind fucking Franky.
He goes right after Franky and immediately, hits him with, his own beam. And I wonder if this is going to be a one-on-one Franky versus Kizaru fight, or if Sanji's going to get in the mix a little bit too.
He's going to have to.
You think he's going to have to?
I don't know. I don't know if Franky is.
I want to make a poll. I think we can make a poll and a Q&A
I
at the same time.
don't know if you can. I wouldn't want to. No, I wouldn't want to lose it.
No, I can't. I can't make two Q&As at the same time.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
I'm going to make this in a poll. Can Franky beat Kizaru on his own?
No.
Yes or no? I just have faith in my boy, dude. I have faith in my boy. See, they're both still here.
I don't think so.
Oh, no is it's a battle.
Franky is not. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No, okay, explain.
Hear me out. Okay.
Explain. There's just no way. I don't know why you're being delusional. You're having this agenda.
No, it is
this
agenda.
is an agenda.
It is agenda, and let me tell you why.
It's not about the story. It's about agenda.
Let me tell you why. I get it.
Why?
Right? I get
How?
it. No, just let me. Come on. Just let me go for a second. It's crazy that, like, I get it. They all have different, strengths, right? They all have different roles, right? Franky is the shipwright. I understand, but Sanji's the cook. And Sanji gets to have his own fight against Queen.
Okay,
now,
but Sanji
can't compare to Saturn. That's another.
But Sanji is one of the fighters of the crew.
Yeah,
Frankie
sure.
is not. It's
Frankie
Zoro,
can fight.
but it's Zoro and Sanji who are the main fighters
Okay,
of the
sure.
crew.
Okay.
I would say that it's Luffy, Sanji, Zoro. Frankie could maybe team up with Sanji, and they can do the double. But not saying that not everyone is capable of fighting. Everyone on the crew is capable of fighting.
Of course.
But we're talking about the strongest fighters.
Okay.
And I don't know if Frankie's up there. There's no way he can go. No.
Okay. What does it say about my boy Frankie though? If he needs help. If he needs
a lot of people
Sanji's
need help.
I understand. I understand. But maybe you remember the ancient robot? Maybe the ancient robot. I would rather the ancient robot,
Robin is stronger. Robin is stronger.
He's got good taste. Frankie likes powerful women. He's not scared to be in a relationship with someone who's stronger than him. That's a real man right there. I'm just saying.
The Frankie Sanji combo would be dope. I think so too. That's the only way.
Okay, it would be dope. That's not what I'm saying. And I understand that Queen is on another level than Kizaru. I'm not saying that. I get that. I totally get that. Kizaru is literally on an entirely different level. But after Wano and after everybody kind of felt like they had their own fights. And I guess you're right.
So you want Frankie to fight Kizaru?
Kid and Law teamed up, right? Kid and Law teamed up against Big Mom. That's
the only way they would be able to even touch Big Mom.
I get it, but I just wanted Frankie to have his own moment.
That was his moment. That was his beam. That was his radical beam. Frankie, after this moment, his bounty's gonna go the way the fuck up. Fuck up. And that was his moment to shine. Literally. He's ready to radical beam.
Kaneki Kim from Tokyo Ghoul saying only Zoro and Luffy can beat Kizaru.
Kaneki Kim from Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, no, for real. Only Zoro and Luffy. I would say maybe not to. No, I mean, yeah, Zoro.
Okay. I'm gonna end this poll, and I'm gonna make a new poll.
God damn.
Okay, because it's clear everybody's saying like, no way.
That's like me being like, I know my place. That's like saying Chopper gonna fucking go toe to toe against Kizaru.
I'll feel better about this if depending on the results of this poll. So the new poll is: can Sanji beat Kizaru on his own? This is a new poll.
I don't even think that.
Well, let's see.
I don't even think that.
It was 90% no, 10% yes, which I get it. Okay.
No.
Can Sanji, the poll went, okay, a lot of people, but see, more people are saying yes than no. Look it. It's 50-50. Okay, now it's 60-40. Okay. Damn. See, now it's
Like I said. Do you think Sanji is stronger than Frankie? Yes or no?
I mean,
it's a yes or no answer. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Why don't you let it finish?
God. I'm sorry.
I just like the oh my god.
I need the max win.
That's Josh right now. He needs a max. Frankie needs one. Sanji fan here.
I've said before.
But it's no right now. Even Sanji on his own couldn't. Only people that are capable of doing that toe to toe is fucking Luffy.
Right.
Or Zoro.
Well, yeah,
I mean, that's...
Gear 5 Luffy was going to sweep the floor with Kizaru, and that's why Kizaru was running around.
Yes
also, because
he
had a job to do.
Yes.
Nobody can beat Luffy in Gear 5 except for maybe one of the Gorosei, and that's only because it has a time limit. Kizaru was running around till that time limit went out. He was smart. He beat him with his brain.
Well, that's why exactly.
But if you lock him in a room together,
but there's still a time limit. He's made a fucking light. He played his cards right, and that's why even you saying that is another fucking win for Kizaru in that department. He's using his fucking brain. He's not like a fucking Lucci that everyone else that fucking, that was another time, but underestimate him. Like, Luffy is not one to be underestimated anymore. No one in the fucking seas is underestimated Luffy at this time. Because that's just not what we do in the story at all.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Yeah, not no more.
Oh, the guy who took a Kaido? Yeah, I'm gonna dip.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me how it goes.
Tell me how it goes. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Like, no one's doing that shit anymore. So Kizaru went in and fucking
Bro,
thought.
that One Piece fan said Zoro can't. He's struggling against Lucci. See, I think Zoro can sweep Lucci. I'm not a power scaler. We're not power scaling.
No.
But I do understand that Franky can't beat Kizaru on his own. He's not that strong. But I wanted like maybe a solo Franky fight.
I know it's what you want, but it's not what we're getting, bro.
It's not about
And I
the
know that's a
story.
hard pill to
It's about
swallow. I
agenda.
know.
And
You don't think I'm
I
itching for
don't
more chopper right now?
Actually use logic
You don't think
when
you,
I
could,
do
you don't think
these
I
things.
covered my whole neck in concealer and foundation because it's just claw marks from me scratching for chopper?
Right.
You don't think I'm struggling? You don't think I go to sleep every night, cry myself to sleep, saying, "Oh God, I wish Chopper had a solo fight." We have to learn to take what we're given.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Thank you, Franky.
Thank you, Franky.
Thank you, Franky.
Ow!
Thank you.
I do think it's gonna be cool to see Sanji and Franky team up. Okay.
I'm so mean. I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be. It is
So
gonna be. It is gonna be cool.
mean.
It is gonna be cool. It could
Okay.
be.
It's okay. I understand.
know,
I know.
It was cool in
I
Law
know.
and it was cool in Law and Kid. You know what? Here it is. Here it is. It was cool when Law and Kid teamed up against Big Mom, but I don't want Franky to be the kid in that fight. You know what I mean? Because let's be real. Law could have done it on his own.
Oh fuck.
Law could have soloed Big Mom. And I bet he wished he could. Get those two in a room together. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want Franky to be the Eustace kid in this fight. I don't want him to just be there, you know? Get lost in the Sanji sauce that Sanji's, always cooking up.
Bludgeon everywhere.
That he's like, what is it? What was the schlooping everywhere? You know? Because I get it. Sanji's, dope. He's going to have his cool fight. He's going to have his cool fight. He's going to have his cool moment. But everybody's going to be so swept up by Sanji. They're so swept up by Sanji that they're not going to even give my boy Franky the time of day. He might as well not even be there. Watch how you got not everybody here, but watch how they do him. Watch how they do my boy Sanji. This chapter was so sick because Sanji went off. Franky was there. Franky was there too. What about Franky?
Ow!
You know what I mean?
Ow!
Anyway, it's a little
It's a little jest.
And
It's just a jest.
I'm not even really honestly even saying that Law could solo Big Mom. I'm not even saying that.
No. We just like to say things here.
I do.
No, literally, I don't know if you guys have.
I do like to just say
No,
things.
I mean both of us. We just say shit. I don't know if you guys knew that,
Yeah.
but we just like to say
And let's
it
not
just
forget.
spews out.
Let's not forget that I am the king of L's. Let's not forget that. Okay. But Sanji and Franky is gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool fight. So it's gonna be a cool fight, and I am genuinely excited and looking forward to it. All right. Sorry, we got really sidetracked right there. So, where did we leave off? Oh, the Buster call.
Another one. We need another one. That sound too. Another one.
Oh yeah, I'll get that.
Son.
I'll get that. So what's crazy about this is, if Robin, because Robin's here, and I've seen a lot of memes. I've seen a lot of people, memeing on Robin. It's that guy who does a peace sign and then he just disappears. They're like, Robin, when she stepped on Egghead, she just disappeared. Like, where is she? But she's here. She's busy. She's busy.
She's here and she's queer, and you better get used to it.
She's doing something. She's doing something. But
She's cooking.
she will survive this Buster call. So this will be the third Buster call that she survives. And they're supposed to be this be all, end all, last resort type shit.
Nah, she survived another one.
Bro, Buster call? What? What do you mean?
Ow!
Frankie gave her a Buster call? That's how
That's
they
what they call it.
that's how they
That's what they
that's how
call
they
it.
get down.
It's so like traumatic for her.
It is so traumatic for her. He walks in. Excuse me, miss. Someone ordered a Buster call.
Oh,
And he comes in there.
she's taking back the word. She's taking it back.
She's taking it back.
Yeah, she's taking it back.
But yeah, no one. No, at this point, is anybody still sweating over a Buster call? Come on, with these freaking chumps. I mean,
No.
who's coming? Who's coming?
Yeah,
really?
literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
there's probably going to be some heavy hitters. I'm just
Right.
But let's not forget at the same time that Blackbeard, part of his crew, is still here. Part of his crew is still here. What are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are they up to? When are they going to come in the mix? Come in the fold?
For real. For real.
Yeah.
That 2 a.m. Buster call.
Where
I hardly knew her. We were like, nah, that's fucked up. You're
No, it is
safe for
fucked
that.
up.
It's a yo.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Ugh.
chapter ends right here. You're not gonna be able to see the whole panel when we pull it up, but at least you'll be able to see a bit of it. Where is my screen? Here it is. Chapter ends right here. And why is this up? Why is this showing?
What?
Why is this showing like this? Let's end this poll now. How about that? Let's try that. End the poll.
Sure.
I just want to say that it was a little bit more disrespectful. 61 said no, but 38 said yes. That Sanji could take Kizaru on his own.
Mm-hmm.
The chapter ends with Vegapunk saying, "You're a sad, sad man, Kizaru. Have you no heart? I should have brought a darker pair of shades. I'm going to embarrass myself at this rate." Honestly, all jokes aside, this shit really is hard for Kizaru. His loyalty is to the government. His loyalty is to the Marines, but he does have an emotional connection and attachment.
I think it's cool too that he has like the same type of sunglasses, but they have different.
Oh, he's got like he opens up a drawer.
It's all the same. It's all the same frame, but different lenses. So he's like,
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be pretty sad today, so I'm gonna get those darker lenses.
Yeah.
I know it's probably going to be okay day. I'm gonna get the lighter ones.
Yeah.
Or I know I'm gonna be smoking some Zaza later.
And I don't want people to see my red eyes.
Get the dark ones.
Yeah.
Or for any occasion, really.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I like Kizaru as a character. As a character, I actually like love him. And this arc made me, love him even more. But I still stand by the fact that he will, and he already, I think, because we still don't know who fed Luffy. I still think it was him. A lot of people said Caribou, with his devil fruit ability, he could have carried all that
But why
food.
would he want to do that? What's
Because
his motivation for that?
I think he's just given, because his motivation is that he cares for these people.
No, Caribou.
Oh, well, because Caribou also just wants to fucking, Caribou knows
Survive?
something. Caribou knows something. And he's just trying to create chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Carlos said, I think they're doing a Buster call because there are too many witnesses at Egghead and Vegapunk is too relevant to hide easily, so they have to end it through a Buster call and not like a Leloucia. That makes sense.
well, yeah, and I don't know if they Lelouciate it, because I don't. They've said previously that they want to kind of keep as many things as they can intact, and
But at this point, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how, like, before Saturn got there, I don't know how, like, because now he's pissed off. He was, like, mad before.
Yeah.
But now the whole Kuma situation, he's even more pissed off. So, like, I don't know if he would just be like, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this. There's too many. What does he say? Can you scroll? He says there's too many. It's too infected now. Down. That line on the left. Okay, yeah. It's completely infested. This island has become completely infested.
yeah, but
Like-
I think back to even Ohara though, and the scholars burned all the books because even though they were doing a Buster call and they ended up,
Yeah.
really obliterating and just killing everybody on the entire island.
Mm-hmm.
The scholars wanted to burn the books because they didn't want anybody to get their hands on it.
Yes.
And so I don't know if they Lelouciate it. I mean, they might be picking up some things, putting them in their pockets and shit. I don't know. But at any rate, it's I don't know. Kizaru, there's a part of me, the human part of me, that just wants him to to stand up, bro. Like, I get it that you're in a position right now where this fool will literally kill you in a second, and it would go against your whole everything. But I mean, I just kind of, and that's why I think what I was going to say at the very beginning of this tangent was that I believe that he will end up helping in his own way without completely going against the Marines and the government. And I think he already kind of did. I really do think he was the one that gave them the food because he does care and he wants to give them a fighting chance, but we'll see. And that's really where the chapter ends. A traitor who studied the taboo secrets of the world, a survivor of a bloodline that should be extinct, a pirate who awakened the power of that ancient god. The island has become completely infested. You know, this is insane to have it all reiterated here again. The magnitude of what is happening on this island and the people who are there. This is insane. Like, this is absolutely insane. An incredible chapter, a heartfelt chapter. Franky W chapter. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh man, I'm sorry I got so passionate. I'm sorry I got so passionate, dude.
Hey.
Leslie P said, hold up. If the Gorosei can regenerate, who the fuck gave them those scars?
Who gave you those scars?
That's a great question, Leslie. That's actually a great question. Whoa, okay. Interesting. We're gonna have to unpack that. Maybe he got the scars pre getting his powers. I was thinking that, Will, but then you'd think maybe the powers would heal the scars. Booty Air, shout out Booty Air. Lelucia had knowledge of the king of the world because they thought that Sabo was there, but Egghead was just a relevance to the past, like a relic of the past. Like O'Hara. But again, there's so many things like Vegapunk, like the technology that's there, like the knowledge of the technology, like there's so much. So many reasons for them to want to just wipe this shit off the map. Yeah. Joy Boy maybe gave him the scars. Okay, I want to see what you guys think Vegapunk was about to say about the Buccaneers. So let's see. Let me go to the Q&A tab. And let me see. Ooh, okay, we got a couple of answers here. Okay, Tiberius said domain expansion, probably. Mike said their will or brain. This is about the Buccaneers. And that characteristic sword egg. Maybe he was gonna say your people were allied with Nika during the Void Century. Sorry, I gotta do this. Or something similar to that. Their will is governed by love. I like that. Sun Jin Woo. Could be something related to indomitable will. Like their will push them through, even if their bodies can't keep up anymore. I like that too. Trill Bill, to probably tie into the Buccaneers having strong wills, which is where the ideas of the will of the D will have originated from. What if it was the will of the B the whole time? The will of the Buccaneer. The will of the B.
Shooty.
Beans, if we believe that Whitebeard is also a Buccaneer, we can assume there's something about their biology that lets them push back, survive far beyond what's humanly possible through willpower alone. And that's just, again, further evidence to me that fool was a Buccaneer for sure. Winston, I like the idea that Buccaneers can do unbelievable things because of their strong faith. Kuma's faith allowed him to do something that defied logic and science. I think that's beautiful too, especially for Kuma being, like, faith being, and his church being, Pastor Kuma being such a huge part of him in his life. A beautiful life. Maybe the Buccaneers are descendants. Oh, crazy. Are we to characteristic lineage factors? I'm trying to think about, like, thing. Oh, that's what it was called, lineage factors. What did I say? Primal desires. It comes to me eventually. Joy Boy. What if the previous Joy Boy was a Buccaneer? You know what I mean? Like not because like what they're theoretically right could have been, and we might get this at the very end. There could have been a bunch of Joy Boys, right? Like we don't know how long this cycle has been. It's like the Avatar, you know, that like or the Doctor, you know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of Joy Boy keeps living on, and you know maybe at one point was a Buccaneer. That'd be crazy, dude. If we go all like if we get the void century filled and then all history kind of like touched on a bit, or just a panel of Joy Boy being passed down or like reincarnating throughout time, and there's all these different versions of them. I don't know, that'd be sick. Winston, instead of strong faith, it could be strong love. Earlier when Kuma and VP first met, Kuma said, "Why is my blood so special?" That felt like there was something more to the Buccaneers. Interesting that he did say that. Makes things curiouser and curiouser. Mugshot, where in the world is Monkey D. Luffy? It's like Carmen Sandiego. He's gearing up. Pun intended. Double B, maybe they were the first pirates, and that was their big crime. Their ability is that they always yearn to be free, which is what got them in trouble. That's pretty sick, too.
Yeah.
Vegapunk, Buccaneers once created the greatest clothing chain of all time, Victoria's Secret. Vegapunk's secret. Bro, I need to Photoshop a Victoria's Secret.
That would be so funny. And show like Nami, because she's wearing like underwear. Nami, Robin.
Yeah.
York.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It fits it's too perfect. Shout out Tess. And Carlos is saying something interesting too. I like to think the Buccaneers created hockey. Maybe not created it. I mean, maybe.
Honed it.
But maybe, yeah, just like kind of discovered it, honed it. That would be crazy. Man, you guys are popping the fuck off right now. What the hell? All right, I'm going to end the Q&A then. I'll just end it. All right. So, yeah, we got to make some predictions too. But is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? It doesn't have to be
no, I mean,
a theory or anything yet, but just like any other feelings you
I
had
don't
about
even
the
really
chapter.
have theories.
You don't
I feel
have
like I'm just getting to the point where I don't know. I just don't have a lot of.
Sometimes, I mean, it really is, honestly, it just depends on the chapter.
Yeah, I think so.
Some chapters like lend themselves
I guess,
to a
like,
lot of speculation.
Franky and Sanji are going to team up.
I'm gonna make a crazy. It's the Book of L's, okay, that we're about to make predictions in, the very official Book of L's. So I'm gonna put something wild in there about Franky.
Franky will bite Kizaru's face off.
Franky will deliver the finishing blow against Kizaru.
To the end of the series.
Yeah, and at the end of the series,
the biggest fight.
Whereas Blackbeard and all this, said Amir, I think again, depending on like the chronology of everything that's happening, Blackbeard should still be preoccupied with law, or that stuff should have been happening right around the same time, maybe. So it's not necessarily like Blackbeard that's there. Could be though, and that the events could be taking place a little out of order. But it could just be other members of his crew. I think there to scoop up York. I really still, that is on my bingo card. I really am still like, that is the most passionate I am about any theory, any idea, is that they're going to scoop up York. What if the ancient kingdom was a race of buccaneers? That's why they were so formidable. Booty air. Let's go. That's so good. Will Kuma die for real this time? Like actually die?
I think so.
Yeah, I really do think so as well, because again, rereading that conversation or Bonnie talking to Kuma, it really did feel like a farewell kind of speech moment. So I think that's it. That's it for him. Test. Frankie kills Eam. I'm writing it in the book of L's. But Winston said the light gloves, Frankie will use them. Maybe Frankie is already, because he's fucking smart. He's like, I'm gonna I've like redirected, like, or like modified. I don't know. He's already, because Frankie's been walking around collecting, dude. He hasn't been really saying anything. He hasn't really even been like doing anything, but he's had a little notepad right there, and he's been scheming, tweaking. You know what I mean? Like not like that kind of tweaking, but and he's already gonna, during the fight, he's gonna be like, I modified him. I mean, I don't know when he would have had time to do that.
No,
but let me just come on.
I know you want to hope.
I do.
Yeah, I know.
I do want to hope. I do.
Oh.
I do. I wish you could sit right here, dude. Can you see it? I wish I had a little display for him, you know? He'll just be right here. You can see him. Yes. Yes. Frankie, so is there anything that you have to say about this chapter specifically? I mean, you know, you were there and all. Maybe you can kind of like let us in on some of the events.
Ow!
Okay. What about Saturn? Like, if you could tell us anything about Saturn, what would you say?
Good smell. Flavor.
Okay, well that's kind of interesting. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast. Thanks for stopping by. All right. And final thoughts, final words?
Anita Max win.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know you knew that. I didn't know you knew about that.
By the nines, I'm tweaking.
I just want Frankie to have a moment.
Yeah.
All right. It's time to get into our segment and make some predictions in the Book of L's, our segment titled Heavy is the Head That Wears the L. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I wasn't even going to attempt.
It's so, you do this every single time. You're supposed to grab it while the screen is on. And then you just go.
I froze. I wasn't even going to attempt to do it that time because like it always cuts back to me and I'm like leaning over, you know, cleavage out and shit, you know. It's a problem. All right, we got not only our Book of L's, but I think I fixed my camera, my other camera. Like that's an app in my phone, so I can use my phone camera to kind of zoom in. So we might be back to business with this. All right, so you want to crack it open, Megan, while I grab the pen and stamps and all that, and I can test it out too. We need to build like our own separate little shelf for this. And let's see if the camera. Let's see if it works. What? Why are you making that face? If it works, I'm gonna be so lit right now. All right, it should work. 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Why don't you work? Oh, it's off. Hold on.
My microphone's shocking me again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not good.
That's really not good.
I don't know why. It hurts. It hurts, bro, guys.
And work.
Nah.
Why? Oh, because this thing changed. I don't know why this thing keeps changing. I got it. Watch this shit. And work. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
You know what else? You could do?
What? Oh, shooty. Get a little close up of the Tony cam. Yeah, he's really. What is he?
Monty's right there too.
Oh, he is. He's sleeping on the couch next to him.
They're cute together.
Yeah, they're cute. They really are cute. Okay. So I don't know if we have anything that we need to stamp as an L or as a W right now. But I'll pull the camera back up
Okay.
when we get there. Let's just go through it real quick. You put Dragon needs to make a move too. I want to go through. There were some interesting things that people were posting on Twitter too. One of which was who's going to make a move, and it was between like Dragon, Caribou, Blackbeard, and I forgot who the other person was. But I still think Dragon might show up at a certain point. Kuma and Bonnie will both be able to see Luffy. I still think that's going to happen. Luffy in his Nika form at the same time. Bonnie.
Memory switch.
No. Kizaru fed Luffy the meat. Okay, I did write that down, but we don't know for sure. Maybe we'll never know. Kuma, Saturn, and Vegapunk will all die at the end of this arc. I mean, that was bold. Saturn is Bonnie's biological father. Ooh, that's dark.
So right on this one.
Oh, right. Okay. So, my prediction, and remember, this is the Book of L's, okay, is that Franky will deliver the final blow. He's not going to kill him, though. Okay. He's not going to kill Kizaru. I mean, obviously, that'd be crazy. But he's going to be he's going to be the one.
The beam.
Yeah, it's going to maybe the gloves too, but I don't know how he would even get them damn gloves on his big ass hands. You know what I mean? He have to have his little hands come out,
little ones,
and then put the gloves on the little hands, and he has hands in his hands. It's not going to happen. This isn't called the Book of W's. It's called the Book of L's. So I think he's going to be the one to knock him out, like completely knock his ass out. That's one prediction. Do you have anything that you wanna add? I don't play to win. Okay. Just I'm gonna put that on the record.
Robin will stop the Buster call.
Oh, how? Interesting. I've learned a lesson.
Not gonna specify.
I've learned a lesson doing the show.
I don't know. She'll be involved somehow.
For as long as we've done it, is to never question. There have been countless times where I've been like, "What do you mean? How is that going to happen? What are you saying?" And then it happens.
I mean, this might be an L. I don't know where she at.
She's in somebody else's memory bubble.
Oh.
I want one more. What's an interesting prediction? Let's see. Something about Luffy.
Franky gonna blow Kizaru.
You choked. You choked on that one. Tony's getting up, trying to come to your rescue and shit. I don't. Maybe it could be about the Buccaneer trait or characteristic. Okay, the Buccaneer. I'm gonna just Buccaneer. What? What? Characteristic is
Corazon.
The will of the D, the will of the D, came from them, right? But D, where does D fall into all that? Because D, destiny, Buccaneer, because they have
Devotion. Delicacy. Danger.
Is that
Delight.
Is that they are the originators. I have to like phonetically sound things out. Originators of the will of the D. All right. Oh, and then let me do Josh. Can I write? I'll write in that better handwriting here. Megan, Josh, and what's today's date?
The 18th.
So 1/18, 1/18/24. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so here it is. Here it is, right here. Franky will deliver the final blow on Kizaru, and that's coming true. Robin will stop the Buster Call. That's Megan, and the Buccaneer characteristic that they are, is that they are the originators of the will of the D.
You know One Piece, right? It's the biggest Japanese manga on the planet.
I sure do, Taz. I sure do.
It's not about the story. It's about agenda.
Nothing to stamp as an L or a W this week. So that means that is going to do it for another segment of Heavy is the Head That Wears the L. I almost got it.
Oh, that was extra.
I woke up Tony. I woke him up. I'm sorry.
You did. He's awake, wide awake. I'm gonna have to go get him.
No, he's fine. If that happens, that would be insane and awesome. Kuma will gain consciousness thanks to his Buccaneer blood.
Ooh, King Castle said defiance. Will of the D.
Ooh, I like that a lot. Zigzag, that handwriting. It's because it's got to be fast, you know? Gotta be
No,
fast.
you write like that.
It's got to be, because I can't take too long. I can't sit here and freaking, write in calligraphy. It's going to take forever. What if the Buccaneers were revered as gods in the past like the celestial dragons are now?
Will of the Deacons.
The Deacons. That'd be kind of crazy too. Buccaneers, I do think, though, played a very significant, they obviously did play a very significant role in whatever the Void Century is. And I can't wait to find out. Winston said Joy Boy is a Buccaneer. Then the sin is the scars he gave the Gorosei. Yeah, that's interesting about those scars. I guess it would make sense that they got those scars before they got the ability to regenerate, but I don't know. I just feel
maybe
like
they just run so deep.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it was by a specific kind of weapon or the Mother Flame. Some shit like that. Maybe there's something, an ancient weapon or something. I don't know. Like something that they cannot heal from. They cannot regenerate from. And I wonder if maybe there's something like that. If
The sun.
they're vampires.
No, the sun god Nika.
Oh, yeah.
They're vampires.
What if, no, in all seriousness too, what if the ancient robot, right? Because that thing woke up. What if it joins the fray and does some damage and you see Saturn, he's like, I can't heal from this shit. Why can't I heal from this shit?
That would be interesting.
And I'm telling you, Franky's going to get inside it. Spicy Kimchi with a super chat. Let's go.
It's your kitchen.
My headcanon is that Im is a Tontata size and the vault, throne, and straw hat are all human sized.
Please do the Tontata voice. Do Im as the Tontata. You haven't done the Tontata voice in a long time.
I have to start with Usawan. I have to start there, and that's the line that grounds me. I can't. I can't.
You're getting so red.
No, it's because I also did this. If Im is a Tontata, I can't. It sounds like a small Jar Jar Binks.
No, it doesn't.
But it's like I want this theory to be true because of how just like untrue I know it's going to be. But It's like, it's goofy and silly, but how crazy, like, honestly, would that be? If the hat the whole time, because I think we've seen Eam, or maybe Eam can be different sizes or whatever.
That would be crazy.
Right? So Eam's not the total type to size, but can shrink or grow. And the whole time everybody's like, damn, that hat is huge. But it's not. That would be crazy, dude.
That was like, I saw something on the throne. They're like, what was it? He's like,
you don't want to know.
why does Josh keep moaning? He literally is like moan central today. Like, chill the fuck out.
So it's a good day. One Piece is back.
Oh.
One Piece is back. And
The O's are flowing. I'll be right back.
I get a little excited when a new chapter comes out. Am I sorry for that? A little bit. I didn't say sue me. But you know what, Beans? Just for you.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Shout out Elizabeth Swan. Like D stream. Yes, please remember to like. That helps out so much. Dark Glacier. Did you notice Saturn is stating a power that can transform into any future but narrows is directly linked to Vegapunk, saying that a devil fruit is a possibility as long as it's desired / hope. Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting parallel between the two. They are connected, are linked, right? But in what way? Because it is super interesting. I'm going to have to ponder on that for a second. Is directly linked to Vegapunk saying that a devil fruit is a possibility. I mean, that was the origin of devil fruits, right? But you can still, I guess, it's the same, right? Because you can still desire for something, hope for something, even if you know that it's not a reality or it's not possible. I guess not. This fried my brain. This fried my brain. Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Louise said, Josh wants a radical beam in his guts. Cover Tony's ears, dude.
You can't hear the sound.
If Saturn can regrow entire limbs, it's not impossible to think Eam can change their size. See, Beans is on the train. Beans is on the train. What if it's the first devil fruit? See, now, okay, if we combine Dark Glacier and Leslie P saying it's the first one, and that's the link between the two, that could be interesting. Shine Yi Yint. Let's give a new sound. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Okay, we can't overuse it.
Just killing some time.
That's not like new, but it's on the newer side. So happy that Kuma is the first to punch one of the 5 elders. Me too. Same.
Praise Kuma.
Again, loved every second of it. The reason Saturn calls it useless is because this is from Dark Glacier again. Now, with the new discovery, he understands how devil fruits can manifest into abilities. It's all about future, a hopeful future, something you desire. It can't come from the past, but the future. He can now influence, let's say, a newborn to manifest into a specific ability because of how understands the method behind it. Because he understands the method behind it. I mean, yeah, that is crazy how they are similar in that way. Like that devil fruit is almost a manifestation of the origin, the genesis of devil fruits. Like it sort of like represents how they come into existence. Mm-hmm. It is interesting. It is kind of crazy to think about. And as I keep thinking, I keep going down, deeper down the rabbit hole. Bean said, I'm still in the Eam is the devil fruit, and that they can do whatever they want, kind of like Luffy. Did you all do your skincare today? V Peak Fiction. You know, dude.
I did.
I just put a cream on after I get out of the shower, which I do every day. But recently, I mean, this is if anybody has any issues, and I haven't done it in like 2 days, but there was a streak. Okay, so when I got the vid, the most recent time, I was drinking a lot of green tea for my throat. And I noticed one day I woke up, I said, damn, it looks like I'm wearing makeup today. I ain't got the rosacea, the rosiness. I look like I was wearing foundation. I was mind boggled gagunked. So I looked it up, and green tea is apparently really good for your skin. So after that, I kept drinking green tea, and it was working. But I just dropped the ball. It's so hard as you get older. You realize that there are things you're gonna have to do every single fucking day. I forgot it was a long time ago. It was another comic who had a joke. I forgot who it was. Essentially about that, like when you get older, when you're young, you expect to go to the doctor and for them to prescribe you something or to heal you, right? Like, oh, I have this ache, I have this pain. Take some painkillers, rest, and then you'll be healed. But when you get to a certain age, they don't heal you anymore. They just teach you or give you ways to like deal with it, right? It's just so hard to do something every single day. What is this? The Truman Show? Groundhog's Day?
It's called a routine.
It's called life, I guess. Shania said, I like your vest, Josh. Thank you. I feel like it's I don't know, something about maybe the knit or the colors. It's giving me kind of like Tyler the Creator vibes a little bit.
For sure.
That's why I like it. Okay, Dark Glacier. Okay, let's see if my mind can handle this one. When I say method, Saturn understands how devil fruits work without consuming it. That's why he was running these tests, right? He figured the method. Vegapunk had the holistic definition, hence why he says devil fruit is a possibility as long as its desired hope equals Nika. This is an equation. Dude, I'm about to put this on a board right now. I need to be Vegapunk to fully understand it. But I get where you're going with it.
That's why myth fruits are rare, because people like Saturn have killed the possibility of Nika being hoped. Kuma kept Nika alive by instilling it in Bonnie.
Whoa, that's crazy too. I mean, there were other people, right? I mean, in Skypiea, right? There were other people. There were other like sprinkles of this like warrior of liberation, Joy Boy. But Kuma also was a part of that, right? Keeping, faith, the belief in Nika alive, so that because if they completely squashed it, I mean, if Luffy already ate it at a young age, right? He would just, it's not like if people stop believing in something that you would lose your devil fruit ability, right?
No, it's not the Polar Express.
Right, it's not the
Not the bells.
No, right. But it is interesting. So if Luffy, if nobody else in the world believed in Joy Boy, believed in Nika, and then Luffy died, then the devil fruit wouldn't manifest. It wouldn't regrow anywhere, right? And that was maybe their whole goal.
By having Bonnie believe in Nika, the future now has a possibility of existing. It didn't spawn in the rubber fruit. It spawned in Luffy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Dark Glacier, you are cooking right now. Oh, Winston said the best gives Doctor Who vibes. I don't know why. I'll take that every day, any day. Where's my sonic screwdriver at?
Sounded.
What? Sounded what?
Weird.
What sounded weird about it? Please, I'd love to know. We celebrated, this is just because this is One Piece related. We celebrated Megan's birthday a little earlier.
It's
yesterday.
on Tuesday.
It's on Tuesday, but we celebrated it a little early because we're not, we weren't gonna have time to stream and like hang out with the community. Anyway, Beans cooked up. I'm trying to get it so you can see it in all its glory. Beans cooked this up for Megan for her birthday, and it's so heat because Atlas is Megan's favorite satellite. Atlas is holding a little birthday cake, or a big birthday cake.
Big, huge.
As Beans reminded us.
Huge birthday cake.
And Luffy grabbed himself a slice before before it hit the table, ruined the whole damn cake. Shout out Beans though. I just wanted to share this again. This is so awesome.
We played I played Resident Evil 4 yesterday on a stream for my early birthday. So if anyone's interested in watching that,
oh shit! Sorry.
That was so fucking disrespectful.
If anybody was interested, sorry, my bad.
Whoa! I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Sorry about that. That was funny. I mean, that happens all the time. That's happened like 3 times already. But if anybody is interested to finish the thought, it is still up, and you can watch it. It was almost 5 hours. Resident Evil 4 gameplay.
I want to play again.
We got to make some time. But we said at the end of that stream that we're committed to finishing it. Committed. And by we, I mean you, and I'll be in the background. It's almost Ryuma Day. You know what's crazy is we didn't even mention at the very beginning, Oda's note talked about Monster being adapted and him being super excited. What was his exact phrasing or the translation? It was like, life is good, I think. But yeah, man, to be a One Piece fan right now, it's the best time. But can you imagine being Oda? Can you imagine like all these works that you've like literally dedicated your whole life to are finally like, One Piece has been huge for a very long time, but like now that they're going back and giving an OVA to his other works, with the live action, all these things in addition to the things that he's been doing for so long.
Sick.
Like, he's got to be fucking geeked all the time, ear to ear, smiling. He said, Monsters is being animated. It's a one-shot I wrote back when I was young. I can't believe this is actually happening. Life is good.
Life is good.
Are a lot of people familiar? Like, I'm sure most people have read it, right? And if you haven't, are you going to read it before, or are you going to just watch it? We've already read it. I want to reread it before the OVA comes out.
Yeah.
And we touched on this, and I think this is the place to talk about it again. We touched on this in our previous One Piece anime reaction. What was it? 1090, which is only available for Patreon and YouTube members. But we touched on like the discourse online. There were some people talking about. There's always people. I get it. People are people. But there were some people saying, because they released the little teaser, and I think there was a screenshot that they released too. People were like, trash. Animation, the animation quality, it dipped, bro. It dipped. It's garbage. I said it was a 30-second clip. I mean, I granted the OVA is only 25 minutes. It's only like an episode of an anime, and people, I don't know, man. It's like, even when I watched it, maybe I'm tripping, bro. I don't know. Maybe because I grew up watching, and don't get me wrong, Naruto has some great fight scenes, but it also has some really weird episodes that were animated, pretty poorly. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm spoiled as an anime fan right now. So when I saw it, I was like, what is everybody like tripping about? And everybody was like really upset, saying like garbage, trash, mid, the quality finally dipped. And people were even saying that about the anime, about 1090. Like, oh my God, 1089 was peak. And now it's back to being freaking trash. I mean, that's what they were saying.
Basura. El basura.
It looks sick. I'm excited.
Same.
I can't wait. We're going to be reacting to it. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out, pretty quickly, but it's Megan's birthday that following day. So
Tuesday?
I think that's how it works. It comes out on the 22nd, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, man. It looks good, right? VP Fiction said haters gonna hate, and Gabe said it looks good. I think it looks good too.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I think it looks really
good. It's like, what are you
good.
comparing it to?
And also, like, maybe they just didn't include the craziest parts in the trailer. And it's an OVA. It's in addition to all, like, I don't,
Yeah.
this is what we're going to all have to unite and go to war with these haters who are going to ruin anime, not just because they're going to ruin the experience of anime. I'm not going to give anybody that. But like the people saying that JJK Season 2 was trash, you know, going after the animators, people on the 1,000-year Blood War arc, you know, the latest core, the animation is trash. Like, bro, sit your fucking ass down and try to animate anything. Spoiled. And I only say that because there were some animators that were online at a certain point who were kind of, you know, saying like, yo, I don't even think I want to work in anime anymore.
Yeah, for real.
Because these people just keep sending me death threats. Like, let's corral all these freaking haters up. You know what I'm saying? And let's shoot them with paintball guns.
Oh my god. I didn't think you were gonna go violent there.
Oh, it's paintball guns.
You're gonna be like, and try to talk them out of.
No, it's paintball guns,
haters.
so it's not lethal. But I am gonna freeze the paintballs before.
Do people do that?
Yeah. They do it because I went paintballing one time, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that didn't feel like a paintball, and it didn't burst either. It was like getting hit by a rock.
And it already hurts.
Oh yeah.
So it's like being frozen on top of that?
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah.
Spoiled like grouchy Tony.
Yeah, for real. I can't wait, man. I'm so excited. And you know, we're gonna keep watching the anime. The anime's been peaked too. 1090 I thought was good. Obviously, you know, Toei went a little, you know, Toei did
crazy.
a little crazy. Toei did a little Toei. But overall,
Yeah.
it was solid.
It was solid.
Twitter is unbelievable. So glad I've never been on it, said Batman for real. Yeah. The crazy thing is though, and this is the trap I always fall into, like honestly, is that yeah, it's an awful place. I mean, there's a lot of just like horrible shit. Just people yapping on Twitter. But there is like one of my favorite things about Twitter is all of the like fan art accounts that we follow. I'm sure you can go on Pinterest, you can Google. But like sometimes like going through like our like volume 1 Twitter feed, we come across some of the coolest fan art. And you know, you do get like, you know, news kind of comes through there and stuff. But inevitably, you know where it really exists, honestly, is not even so much in our like Twitter feed, but it's always in the fucking comments, dude. On Twitter, you know what I'm saying? It's always in the fucking comments. So maybe just don't click the comments. Maybe that's advice to me. Dazul said people forget it's Oda's old work too. His paneling and art isn't as refined as he said as when One Piece, but I think as current One Piece or as when he did One Piece. Yeah, and it is like the screenshot that I saw looks pretty faithful to the original work. I think it's going to be great. It couldn't be longer than 25 minutes. It's a very short story, but I was kind of hoping maybe it'd be a little bit longer than that, but I get it. Like that, you know, it is what it is, right? It's going to be faithful to the source material. And it's a fun story. It's not even like a crazy story. It's fun. It's fun. And it's Ryuma, and it's canon. Like Oda went back and made it canon. So it's cool. I see a lot of cool. This is from Beans, cool OPR and funny TikToks. I'm gonna have to expand this. Gotta stay out of lots of comment sections. Yeah, for sure. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, comment sections are.
That's where it's at. I'm gonna go try to calm him down real quick because anytime you put him down, he just gets riled up, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what dogs do.
Yeah, he's like, it's been an hour now. Let's go. Yeah, it's always just the comment sections, really. Everything else is kind of like, okay, if people just post things, it's not that bad, but yeah. Kujaku appearance win next time will be big wins too. Yeah. I'm super excited to see the next episode, which is next week or this week.
I think this week, right?
I don't know.
And I think they come out Saturdays or Sundays. We usually record them on Mondays. I think the next one's going to be on YouTube. I think we're going to be able to edit that one together and get that one up. I think it's also going to be the first time they actually go to Egghead. We get to see the facilities. We get to see the lab.
So I'm excited.
I'm super excited. Dark Glacier, I think Blackbeard stocks are being a Buccaneer is high. Think about it. Black Bear. You know what's crazy is the line is so significant. The line mentioning the fact that Blackbeard never sleeps. That being something that was also said in Drum Island, I believe.
Yes.
So there is something there. I don't know about Buccaneer, but there is something there. Konstantinos said, hi, Megan and Josh. Hi, Konstantinos.
Hi.
This is from D. I only have Twitter for the leaks and spoilers. Yeah. Again, when we looked up, because it's kind of fun to do that sometimes too. Like if you search on Twitter, like the newest chapter.
Oh yeah.
You could just kind of see. This is kind of funny right here. This is from J. Peter God. Here, let me see. It says the entire crew risking their lives for Vegapunk and Bonnie, and this is Jinbei right here. But it's just like at the beginning, it's just like cooking and cleaning and shit. Come on, Jinbei. This is Jinbei right here. Let the man be a Theo. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Let him do his Theo thing. You see a lot of this. I've seen this for the past 5 chapters.
I know. It's just like a good reaction gif.
It's perfect. In amidst all the chaos going on in Egghead right now, let's not forget the fact that one of Blackbeard's ships is also there as well. Don't forget it. Megan's favorite YouTuber right here. I kid.
She's not my favorite.
I kid.
You're just a fucking hater.
I'm not a hater.
You are.
I'm not.
You just hate people.
I am not.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not. But yeah, there's some good stuff. Twitter's good for some things.
Yeah.
Anyway, overall, again, just to kind of close it out, if you guys have anything else about the chapter that you want to talk about, you want to share your thoughts, your ideas, theories, even anything you've seen or heard, fire it off now. Overall, it just was an incredible chapter again.
Yeah, it's like never missing.
It's never missing, and we recently recorded something for a collab, and it was about One Piece backstories. Yeah, and
not sure when that's gonna come out, but
so I don't want to say who or
yeah.
But it was so hard to not make Kuma.
Well, yeah.
Not choose Kuma for favorite One Piece backstory.
Yeah, I mean that's a given.
It's
just like
it's recency bias, but also it is so damn good.
Yeah.
But because it was going to be a part of this video, we didn't go with Kuma. We went with somebody else that will leave a mystery. But I've been loving every second of it. It's just been incredible. And I'm glad it's back. And I'm glad we're back and we could talk about it. There seems to be no break next week. Thank God. So, yeah. Lafitte and Katarina unaccounted for. Yeah, Katarina, I was even on that train for a bit. I'm getting wiser. I was even on the train that because of the line that Bonnie or that Luffy delivered to Bonnie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was even on that Bonnie, Katarina is disguised as Bonnie.
That's right.
But it's just because obviously, that was more a hint to the reveal of her being a child than it was her being an imposter. Shiny Yin, did you see the comments saying Oda is milking One Piece now because of Ryuma, and people tell him his old work, and they still don't understand. And people tell them is his old work, and they still don't understand. I don't think anybody, if they're a real One Piece fan, I don't think anybody would ever complain about anybody milking One Piece as long as it's
No,
good.
you'd be surprised. Well, that's what they were saying. They're like, "Damn, we got way too spoiled. Like, this is our Boruto right here. The monsters." That's what they said.
Whoa!
It was that
chill.
serious.
Chill.
And people were saying that about the live action before it came out, and then everyone switches up. Like,
yeah.
that's why it's like, okay, bro. Like, again,
honestly,
like you're gonna like hate on it, but you're still gonna fucking watch it. So why are you? What's going on? You know?
Yeah, I'll never forget. And I'm not gonna name names, but I'll never forget, dude. Just the feeling.
But like Oda's milking it, and it's like, define milking it. He's just telling the
Yeah.
His story's not finished yet. It'd be one thing if he finished up his story and then was told to write another one. Am I right?
Yeah, and told, hey,
that's Boruto.
Hey, yeah, that's Boruto. Hey, let's
That's
give
Boruto.
Luffy a kid.
That's Boruto.
Yeah.
You don't want to come.
Yeah.
Look, check yourself. That's what is happening with y'all. And I'm not a hater. I'm not hating.
No.
But
I'm just
look
glad
at your own situation.
to be getting quality One Piece shit.
Look
And
at your
Monsters
own
isn't even out yet, bro.
Look at your own situation before coming for this other.
Yeah, let's talk about your favorite anime. Let's talk about your favorite series.
And I would even put Bleach in there because I don't think Bleach is.
You don't think Bleach is what? Whoa, chill the fuck out.
It's
You don't
just
think
not.
Bleach is
It's just under like not under the radar, but it's not causing any fucking problems.
what? Like people are...
People Bleach stands
oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
in this moment in time are like, thank you,
Yeah, please,
grateful,
because- yeah.
fucking grateful.
Right, because they don't get it.
Naruto fans,
Yeah.
Boruto fans, some, not all. Why? Why are y'all so
That
loud?
fucking look in your eye right now.
Why are y'all so loud? Like, it's okay. Like, no one's coming for y'all. You're already on the defensive. You're already on the defensive because you just know deep down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, that Naruto shit, like, which I
It's okay.
Naruto
It's okay.
is a huge part
It's
of my
fine.
childhood.
It's fine.
I will always, Naruto will always have a special place in my heart. But they even, it's like people are questioning if they're even going to put out that anniversary thing now, like that like I think it was like a 4-episode anniversary special that got delayed, and there are some people that are like, I mean,
You said not Naruto fans or not Boruto fans.
that's what I'm saying. As a Naruto fan who never really watched any Boruto outside of the first Boruto movie, which was
And
kind of lit.
I'm not saying that if you like Boruto, that's bad. It's just don't be so like defensive.
No, I hear that.
You know, like I'm not calling your shit bad. Like, okay, whatever. It's deviating from the fucking things that were already set in place in Naruto. It's going far past that. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. All I'm saying is, why would you be calling a fucking one shot that has never been animated before your fucking Boruto fucking storyline? When that already happened, Boruto was an afterthought.
That's true.
Boruto was a money grab.
Damn, Megan.
Like, real that shit. Like, hasn't been made yet. And he's in the
it was from a
fucking
previous work. Yeah, it's a
bro, and he's
previous
in the
work.
fucking story.
Yeah, and it's connected. I don't. You know what? Like, if the One Piece content, if the One Piece, stuff that we were getting was bad, then maybe people who were talking about, maybe people who were saying that Oda's milking this shit, maybe there would be some merit to what they were saying.
There's none.
But there's none. Because you know why?
There's
Because
none.
all of it is heat. And Monsters isn't out yet.
But it's not even heat. It's just making things.
But
That's like looking at, like, I don't know, who's an author? Name another author, like an actual book author.
Brandon Sanderson.
That's like saying Brandon Sanderson, like, he's just fucking milking his shit. Oh, just telling other stories? Just continuing his work?
Right.
Fucking milker. Call me a milker.
Call him the milkmaid.
What the fuck? It doesn't even make any goddamn sense. Y'all like grasping for straws.
Yeah.
That have been cut in half and are invisible.
Cut in half and invisible. Damn.
It just makes me so mad. Like, I'm not trying to fucking, like, Boruto fans, like, I swear to God, I am not shitting on your story. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. I feel like if something came out about an anime that I watched, if I knew, you know, okay, I like this series so much, I have this nostalgia, or I want to see more of these characters, that's fine.
Yeah. I
wouldn't, but, like, just... You can't compare it to the other shit that's coming out right now. You just can't.
And that's, I think, the thing too. And I guess that's natural, right? But there is this habit that people have of like comparing things to other things.
But
and
you just
if
can't
it's not
compare
the exact
it.
same quality, then it's trash. You know what I mean? Like,
but you still got fucking Luffy as your icon. You're still
right.
gonna.
Well, they probably have, you know, a different One Piece character as their icon.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you? This is something that you love. Why are you literally taking?
It's masochistic. It's
like, oh, this is so bad, but I'm gonna watch it 15 times and talk about it nonstop for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I honestly can respect. You know what? I'm not changing my tune, but I can respect.
You're flip-flopping.
I can respect more. A Boruto fan, Naruto fan, Bleach fan hating on One Piece than I can fucking respect a One Piece fan hating on One Piece for no goddamn reason.
Actually?
I'll be like, that's, you know what? Fuck yeah. Do you, boo. That's what I tell him. Do you, boo. Because I know I'm like, but a One Piece fan consistently all the time just tearing it down. And there's constructive criticism. There's things I like. I don't like a One Piece. I don't love it all. I mean, I love 98% of it, 99, you know, whatever. But there's things I can critique. There's things I can say about the story. There's things that I wish happened differently. There's character decisions, yada, yada, yada. But I am not going out of my goddamn way to go on the internet, go on forums, go on Reddit, go on Twitter, go on fucking Instagram, go on fucking Tumblr, go on fucking LinkedIn. I'm not going to all these fucking sites and just like being the first one to fucking shit on literally anything that comes out.
Like week chapter, Oda's art is
Oda's falling off.
Oda's art, yeah, he's falling off.
God damn, like this shit is like going in a direction. Like Gear 5 is fucking too, right? Like I don't know what Oda was like. It's just like, bro, I can't. If it's just if you're just doing it all the time, it's just like what.
And you can, like I said, you could, like Megan was saying, you can have that opinion, but if it's if it's an opinion you have, like, oh, I feel like, I enjoyed Oda's art, pre-Timeskip versus post. You can have that opinion
because
and that's totally fine. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You know what type of people we're talking about because you come across them too. I know you have.
Because I know that y'all still be watching it.
You're upset.
It's like one of your friends coming to you for advice for their like whack ass partner.
Uh-huh.
And them like telling you like, oh, I fucking hate this person, or I don't. Okay, you should probably break. Oh no, I fucking hate this shit.
But then they stay.
And
you say, I don't even want to hear it no more.
Don't talk to me about that.
Don't talk to me. Period. Don't talk to me. Period.
I don't respect you anymore. You don't make any sense in my mind.
We had we missed a Megan rant during our community live yesterday, so I think this is. You're making up for lost time.
Just makes me so.
I get it.
Like.
I get it.
I don't know.
And
I just don't see this shit in any. I don't know any other fandoms. Like it's just like it. It's okay to like it. It's okay. I know. But opposing it doesn't automatically signal that you are smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Playing devil's advocate, like it's okay to have debates and to go back and forth on a topic that you don't disagree. But it's like constantly hating on the series. Then are you really a fan? Do you really enjoy it? Like I don't know. I just nitpicking every single fucking fight, every single fucking panel, every single fucking choice. It's just exhausting.
It can be sometimes, but
It's
you
just
got to be aware of it.
exhausting.
You got to be aware of your own like threshold for that
For sure.
kind of stuff. Peak Fiction saying, guys, stories can end and restart. It is okay. Why do series have to end? DBZ is still going on. And you know what? Because someone else said, I've never seen a Boruto fan in real life, which is funny as fuck. But my brother was really into Boruto.
Yeah.
He was at a certain point, he was even caught up on the anime.
Yeah.
But I think he kind of even fell off too.
I mean, I don't even
He
think
jumped back on the My Hero train. Though.
That's true.
He's almost caught up, or he did catch up on the.
You know who are nice in fandoms?
Who?
Like nice people in fandoms, and it's my experience, who are just kind of like happy. DBZ fans.
Really?
They're just kind of like fucking like. They're just kind of. I don't see any real discourse. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, maybe because
I'm not in it.
Yeah, you're not in it. I don't think.
But
And you
I
don't even like. It doesn't even come across your feed at all.
But like, is there still shit to talk about?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Damn, Megan.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to. I didn't
People are
mean it
catching
to sound like that.
strays. People are
I didn't mean it to
catching
sound like that. But like,
strays.
you know what I mean? Like, is there new developments?
Well,
It's still ongoing.
I've been out on DBZ since I think like the.
Luis Segura said, "I don't know about that." See, I don't know.
See, yeah, you're just not in that fandom, and that's
Is it just? Are they bad too?
It's just fandoms in general.
Lovely
Megan.
complex fans. See, those are the ones who get it.
Yeah.
Those are the lovely complex
it's literally
fans. Are the ones.
fandoms in general. And I went through this recently because like I've kind of, just come to expect people to be a certain way, especially, when it comes to anime and stuff. Like, I kind of see the same, whether it's rage bait or just like trolling or whatever. But like, I was so excited when Doctor Who was going to be coming back. And I was like really deep, like, in comment sections,
Forums.
like forums. I was everywhere because I was so hyped, and the amount of people that were so negative, that were talking so much shit, like really started to affect me. And I said, you know what, I need to stop because it's ruining my excitement and my joy for this show that I love to be back. So it's any fandom, it's just fandoms in general. But I want to shout out Shine Yi Yint. Shout out Shine Yi Yint. One reason I will not watch Boruto is they made Naruto a bad dad, and I love Naruto. I don't see him as a bad family man.
Yeah, I feel like he just threw that into like, let's add a little spice. Let's just add a little spice. It doesn't make any sense for his character. I know. I didn't even watch fucking Naruto.
It doesn't, like, I don't think Naruto would be a bad dad. But in the Boruto movie, it did kind of like present this shadow side to his ultimate goal, which was becoming the Hokage. And I mean, okay, then you're over here having passionate opinions on some shit, and I'm just trying to say that he always was striving for that thing, right? And sure, like his relationship and trying to salvage his relationship with Sasuke was a huge part of Naruto. So I think he does care,
but it doesn't make any sense because of like how he was treated as a kid.
Sure, but
that's what it does. That's
he
why
didn't have anybody. Like at least his kids have.
He had someone.
Hinata there. When he was a kid,
he had someone.
He didn't have no one.
He had the wilderness.
He had that swing. He had
his.
He had Iruka.
He had his
Iruka,
jutsus.
I don't even think he could use them. When he was a kid.
He had his shuriken.
Oh my god.
He had his headband. He had his Naruto.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about the Naruto.
You're about to make me one of those people in the comment section right now.
Fish cake and a little ramen.
See now.
Ooh, I love my ramen. Ooh, ramen's my friend, huh?
And I'm trying to make a point. But I'm trying to defend Naruto.
You're just defending bad dads. He's a bad dad. It is no fuck you. He was treated. He didn't have anyone, so why wouldn't he want to be someone for his fucking kid?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything other than it was interesting to see this shadow side of his goal, wanting to become this thing at all costs, and then getting that thing and realizing how much work actually goes into doing it.
Which is so fucking funny because no one fucking told him. Like, no one fucking told him, like, oh, it's gonna be this thing. Like,
Well, when you're a kid,
So
right?
I want to be the president of the United States.
And you say, I want to be the president. You think that being the president is sitting in the Oval Office just telling people what to do and not hitting a big red button. But when you get older, you realize like, oh shit, there's a lot more that goes into it. And honestly, maybe there's not. It doesn't seem like there's much that goes into being the president of the fucking United States. But
Okay, but can you excuse Sasuke
can I excuse
and Sakura?
for what? Can I excuse them for what?
Excuse Sasuke for like. I've just heard some things.
You gotta read it or watch it.
I've just heard some things,
For real.
and I'm like, why though? Like, why then?
Sasuke needed to go on his whole journey, and
I'm
he
not
had. Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about
Excuse him for what? Go ahead.
Sakura.
Oh, like treating her the way he treats her? I mean,
But like, why was
If
it
anything-
written? Like, why was it even like? That's what's so crazy. Like, I just feel like there's no depth to like that.
If anything, at that
It doesn't
point,
make any goddamn
I
sense.
honestly think it's on Sakura at that point because
Because she's
Sasuke.
dumb.
No, because Sasuke would never. Even if you go all the way back to the fucking beginning, Sasuke was never like chasing her, and then when they got together, then he was distant. That fool was always fucking
No, I
distant.
know, but then why did he do that?
You gotta read it. You gotta watch it. You gotta read it. You gotta watch it.
Okay. Conrad Corbel.
Let's go, Conrad.
With the
It's your
donut.
kitchen. Oh my god.
Kuma is him.
Kuma is him, bro. Kuma is him.
Praise Kuma.
There it is. You got it.
And then another Conrad Corbel. Let's go.
Too big,
Thank you so
too
much.
long. Oh my
Megan
gosh.
was defending Dragon like 4 weeks ago, and now she's saying, Josh, you love to defend bad dads, but Sasuke tried to kill his own daughter.
I'm just saying, you gotta shout out Conrad. You gotta read it. You gotta watch
Bro,
it.
Sasuke.
You gotta read it. You gotta watch it.
Okay. Fine. Our next volume done will be Naruto. And then we'll get into Boruto.
Hotfart said, excuse Sasuke and Sakura for having a relationship just as toxic as the Joker and Harley Quinn.
Honestly, no, I think the Joker loves Harley Quinn more than Sasuke likes Sakura. Like high key.
Look, like you
Like
just
high
please,
key.
You know what? This little conversation that
honestly-
we've had right here makes me really excited and
honestly,
want to
I
read
don't
it
even.
with
Honestly,
you.
I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot, but I do know all that I do know from what's it called?
What?
RDC. Like RDC, like Anime House, like how like Sasuke is with Sakura. Like
That's
if
where
it's
you get all your
if it's
Naruto
anything,
information.
if it's anything like that, then everyone's like, "Do not, please, God, no, no, we won't." It's just hard to like. It's hard to like because like if I do start reading Naruto, y'all are gonna be like, "Give us updates," and I'm watching it leisurely. I'm not watching it for the pod, so I'm gonna be a little scatterbrained. I'm giving you my thoughts, but it's not as organized as if it were an episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe one day, but I'm like, am I gonna wait? Am I gonna?
He said Anime House is canon. It is.
Am I gonna wait? Am I gonna wait to like cover it on the channel? You know,
Right.
because if I'm gonna wait to cover it on the channel, I'm gonna wait for my rest of my goddamn life.
Right.
Well, should I just do it?
Yeah, maybe you should just do it. Maybe you should just do it. We got a super chat from 3Guard.
That's a more.
That's a more. No, you don't. I don't know.
Oh, I think Naruto. Like we'll read Naruto
Oh.
and Boruto.
Oh, and 3Guard's like, no.
Wait, you've never seen Naruto? No, Sword Egg. No, I never seen that shit. I know I'm late to the motherfucking game. Okay? And I gotta finish it because I'm almost caught up on Bleach.
Yeah.
I am caught up on One Piece. And I gotta get into it.
Yeah, peak fiction. We just said fans are toxic. Do not listen to people saying it's bad. Read it, then say it's bad. LOL. That's what I'm saying. You gotta read it before you start talking shit about this character or that character. You gotta read it.
Bendover said, how the fuck did One Piece get a remake before Naruto? That's what I'm saying. That's why
Because
they're mad.
well, of course, and you went on a rant before And I thought it was so funny, and I agreed. Like, of course, if you're a One Piece fan, I mean, if you're a Naruto fan and you've been a Naruto fan your whole life, and then you find out that One Piece is getting a new anime before the OG anime is even done airing.
Bro, if I wasn't a One Piece fan, I would be a One Piece hater.
So, I mean, that should be on a fucking sticker, dude. Because
like, for
if
real.
I wasn't a One Piece fan, I'd be a One Piece hater.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, it's just W after W after W.
Like,
and so,
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's to the point where it's like, like, I'm at, like, you know how, like, the Emmys that just happened? And, like, a bunch of people are, like, winning for the same things.
Right. If there was a real anime awards,
and it was just
Crunchyroll.
And it was just like, One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece. Winning One Piece. And everyone just, like, at one point just stops fucking clapping.
Yeah. Because
they stop clapping. And then, like, go up and, like, they literally, you know how it gets to the point where some people win so much they've already given their initial speech, so they just kind of keep repeating the same shit until the end, when they're like, I'm not gonna take anyone else's time, thank you again, like, super quick, and then the fucking music plays. Like, that's what it would get you. It'd be like, and then honestly, the camera would, like, go to One Piece and it'd be like,
it would go to the logo, the One Piece logo, in the crowd. Conrad with another super. Let's go.
That's a more?
All I'm hearing is that Megan loves bad dads in One Piece and Josh loves bad dads in Naruto. You two are going out for milk, for real, for real. I'm just, I get that Boruto, and all I saw of Boruto was the movie, and I kind of liked it, but the first movie, all I'm saying is that it makes sense, like, in the context of that one movie, but to commit to it,
that's what I
long
think.
term for Boruto, like that, I don't love that.
You
for
know, because
Naruto's
parents
character.
are perfect.
Right.
He could have messed up. He could have been, okay, I was so caught up in my fucking
because it seemed
job.
like at the end of that movie he was refocused. Like, okay, damn, I let this.
You know what it is?
What?
It's exactly like The Incredibles.
Oh.
The first Incredibles, Mr. Incredible learned that his family and his, you know, he had his prime. He can still do what he did, but he's never going to be how he used to be. And he accepts that. And he accepts, okay, now I have a family now. I can't just think about myself. I can't just be in my prime. Next movie, he's complaining about his wife getting an opportunity to fucking shine.
That was a real
It's like this. I'm sorry.
And
I'm not changing my mind about Yosep. I'm not changing my mind about Yosep. And what other dad am I defending? Dragon? Did I defend him?
No, you didn't. I don't think
I'm
you
being
did.
gaslit right now.
I don't think you did.
Give me an exact quote, please.
Um,
Don't ruin The Incredibles for me. I love The Incredibles. Don't get me wrong. But Mr. Incredible, I have a bone to pick with that man. I've got a bone to pick with that
Conrad
man.
said, "Don't ruin The Incredibles."
Yeah, But that shit was just like, did you learn nothing? Did you learn nothing from the first movie?
I'm just saying that I get it, right? You know, I get it. If, like you said it, I think you said it perfectly. If I wasn't a One Piece fan, I'd be a One Piece hater because of all the
W's.
The W's, right?
The constant praise.
Well, because someone said earlier that, like, it's kind of crazy how Naruto hasn't gotten a reanimated series.
Which it is crazy.
But
because I would have, if it was getting a reanimation, best believe it would have been Sat.
But we talked about this a long time ago, and it was such an interesting concept. I forgot who the originator of this, like, conversation was. I wish I could give him credit. I don't remember. But what they were saying was that you look at the big three, the OG big three, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. They've all had super different trajectories, and they've all kind of ended up in different places, right? You look at Kubo, who kind of stepped away, right? He got, like, overwhelmed, super tired, the pressures from the publishers and all that.
Yeah.
But he just kind of, like, ended it where it ended. The anime got canceled. But then what did Kubo do? Kubo, for a long time, just kind of laid low. Oda kept going, right? With the main story. One Piece kept going. And it kept getting better and better and better. Kishimoto, during the last arc of Naruto was not supposed to end the way it was supposed to end at the previous arc, but Kishimoto gave into the pressures, created a whole nother arc that was really like had a lot of fan servicey moments, and then went on to do a spin-off series. And I think, like, I love Kishimoto. Naruto is such a huge part of my childhood, but I think Oda's on top of the original big three. Oda, in the long term, the long game, Oda's on top. Kubo might be fucking right there with the 1,000-Year Blood War arc coming back. Him being able to flesh it out more, add more, be involved, burn the witch after all these years. Kubo might be second, and Kishimoto might be third. And being third is you still get a medal for being third. What is it, bronze? Mm-hmm. But I just think Kishimoto, he never stopped, and he kept. I think, I want to know more about him. I mean, I can't say that if I was in his position, I'd do anything different. I want to know, because he tried to go off and do his own thing. Samurai 8, I think is what it was called. And it didn't succeed. It didn't do well. It got canceled. So he went back to Boruto, which his assistants were working on and doing, and pretty much heading at that time. He was script supervisor, whatever. But I want to get inside his head a little bit more. And kind of just like ask him what his logic was. Like, was it, I mean, I don't, maybe it was like, I don't know, it was a paycheck. I can't really like fault him for that. But maybe he was like, no, I thought it was going to be, I thought it was a good idea, I don't know. But it's just interesting how time sort of like recontextualizes things or like changes things. Because I don't know, it felt like there was a period of time where Naruto was like, One Piece has been huge forever. But you to this day, you talk to a lot of people, and I feel like most people, if you stop them in the streets 10 years ago, would say they were a Naruto fan. More so than a Bleach or a One Piece fan. Because One Piece, if you weren't in it from the beginning, it was daunting, and that stopped a lot of people. Now I feel like it's kind of shifted. I don't know. It's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Conrad with another super chat. Let's go.
Mosh for real.
I was attacking Dragon, and Megan low key said he was doing important work. What do you mean?
Okay, first of all, that's not a defense. I've said multiple times on this channel that Dragon doing shit does not excuse him for half the shit that he did or the things that he's done for Luffy. Secondly, I've shit on Dragon many times on this channel too. I'm not switching sides. I don't know what gave the impression. Because Dragon is a bad dad. Josh over here was defending Naruto for being a bad dad.
I was just saying.
I said, Dragon, he's doing his own shit. I wouldn't even classify him as fucking Luffy's dad at this point, to be honest. He's done nothing dadly. He's done nothing fatherly. He's just a man with a plan of his own and a tattoo on his face.
He's just a man with a face tattoo.
I mean, no defense. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't even... He's just so far off my mind now. I don't know. People bring him up and I'm like, we'll see if he shows up. I understand in the context of the story. People are like, yeah, he's doing this. He's got his own things. That's fine. But again, I didn't like how it all went down.
Yeah,
everything with Kuma, it doesn't excuse him doing good work. Doesn't excuse him not being like present for the people that are like working alongside him to get his plan.
To achieve that plan.
Achieve that plan,
Yeah.
It's your kitchen.
Conrad again. Damn, now I know how Josh feels. You got a little taste of it, huh?
A
little taste.
Dragon watching Luffy from the bushes.
So funny.
Like, I get it. And again, I'm not a fucking hater. It's just like, I'm just indifferent. Like, unless he proves me wrong, bro.
I've seen two comments. One from, I think, Spicy Kimchi. I was looking for him. I think I'm going to put Naruto above Bleach as well. And then A Beautiful Lie. First OP, second Naruto, third Bleach. So, again, putting Naruto above Bleach. But I think, I mean, it's so hard, right? Because Naruto again was my whole childhood, so I'm biased. But I mean, the 1,000-Year Blood War arc has been so good that, and maybe that's recency bias too. I don't know, but like I've always been a fan of Kubo's art for sure. But Bleach too. I mean, Bleach was also a huge part of my childhood. It just came a little later than Naruto. Naruto was the beginning. But damn, I don't know. I mean, it's been Bleach is more fresh in my mind than Naruto. Obviously, One Piece is number one. No fucking question about it. Because Bleach is more recent in my mind, I might have to put it at number 2, and then I might have to put, Naruto at number 3. But that's why if you do watch it on your own time or read it on your own time, like I might, read it or watch it with you again because a lot of things aren't that fresh. Megan got mad at me. LOL. I was just joshing around. See, Conrad? See?
That's what happens when you josh around.
Tess said, Dragon going to show up this year. Yes, he is. Year of the Dragon.
Yeah, recency bias at play, for sure. For sure. I mean,
Peak fiction. The big 3 is my life. It really is, yeah. It was my childhood. I mean, but what were we going to say?
I forgot.
And then because I'm also interested to see where you would rank them, because they'll all be kind of fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
I want to know. I wish you could just like hook yourself up to a machine and download all of Naruto and just instantly give me a ranking of them. Luis, I think Ichigo has grown on me a lot more than Naruto has, so I might go Bleach second. Damn.
I really do love the 1,000-Year Blood War arc a lot.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, and Bleach in general. I mean, definitely Bleach. There was a time when Bleach, it was pissing me off.
Oh yeah. No,
and I was having really, really strong frustrations with the series as a whole. But it's definitely grown on me.
Controversial opinion, but I think it was around Hueco Mundo.
It was just Aizen, I think. Like, I swear, I shit you not, I think it was just Aizen. And I'm sure I would love Naruto. I like the characters, I like the designs. I mean, the first, couple episodes I watched, it was cool. But literally, I just think Aizen really soured this whole series for me.
Wow.
And I know that's, crazy to say because I was so excited for him and his plan and everything. And then it was oh, okay, cool, he's still here. He's still fucking here.
Megan?
It just felt so long. And maybe I just wasn't used to I don't. Oh God. And even the thought of him coming back in the series pisses me the fuck off. Him coming back, showing up in the
even Money, shout out Money.
Monkey to Luffy.
Still love Bleach, but Naruto over Bleach. Naruto still has a lot of fights, but more character moments. Damn.
Would you
Money.
put JoJo over Naruto? I would put Araki.
I again.
So he has to be it somewhere.
And I don't mean this in any way, but I just think that it's a little difficult because JoJo, how JoJo starts isn't great. In my opinion, it took me a long time to really get into it. However, where it's at now, and where it did get to, the concepts that Araki is presenting in JoJo are so interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't think if I was in high school, if I had read all of the big 3 or even including JoJo, so 4, if I had consumed all 4 in high school, I think I would have, put JoJo lower. But being older and just sort of I don't know, being really interested in a lot of these insane and wild concepts that Araki is trying to present, and I think successfully sort of presenting in this really unique way, makes me put JoJo a little bit higher up.
Yes.
But again, it's the nostalgia factor of Naruto, and again, out of Bleach, Naruto, JoJo, and One Piece, Naruto, I haven't read or watched Naruto in probably 10 years. So I really, this conversation is really making me want to reread it. There's a lot of great moments. Sword Egg said, I've only seen 7 episodes of JoJo. JoJo's so tricky because you kind of have to watch all of it. But
no, read all of it.
Or read all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Stardust Crusaders was where you get the first like glimmer of like what the series, in my opinion, is going to really be.
Yeah. I would say, yeah. But I mean, I would say you have to read it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no skipping around. I would say you have to read it all. I would say maybe I preferred watching the first 2 parts versus reading.
Yes.
I did watch a majority of part 3 as well. But I would suggest maybe doing it differently, watching part 1 and 2, seeing what they've changed, seeing what they added in the manga, and then watching or reading part 3, and then from there on you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, because from
either or.
Part 3 it just goes up and up. Like part 3 banger, part 4 banger, part 5 banger, part 6. I mean, I think me and you both are like, we liked it, but you know, part 7 banger. and in order, and Steel Ball, because I see Peak Fiction saying Steel Ball is GOAT arc in manga. Steel Ball is like the fucking magnum opus. Araki's magnum opus. But in order to really appreciate all of the Easter eggs, you have to have kind of consumed it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Just really, this is from Batman for Real. Just really couldn't get into JoJo's, and I wanted to so badly. Read/watched 4 parts. If you got to part 4 and you didn't enjoy it, I can't really
keep reading. It's like One Piece.
Really. I commend you honestly for giving it that much of a shot. I can't really say that if you continue that you would. Maybe it's just not for you.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
A Beautiful Lie. Let's go. If Naruto got a remake the same as Hunter x Hunter 2011 for the whole series, like 150 episodes, it would be my number 1 in the big 3. Oh my God. What's good, Mike Good? Mike Good, we just got into a big 3 conversation.
We did.
But A Beautiful Lie, I agree that it needs that. Just out of sheer respect, it needs at least that. But I would lose my shit if it got announced that they were going to reanimate it. See, even Gregory Pine said JoJo is definitely not for everyone, but for the people it is for, it's amazing. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but it is so like I love it. I like, there are a handful of series that when we read them, like I wanted to make them part of my identity, you know, like One Piece, JoJo, Berserk, like, you know, and I'm talking things on the channel, you know, but there have just been some that have been so incredible that I just, you know, I want everybody to love them as much as I do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry for going on this little tangent. I mean, I have fun when we go on these little tangents.
Yeah.
But just a little big 3 conversation.
JoJo.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Oh my God.
I just need to isolate that part.
You do.
for you.
I like it.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll do that.
Too big.
I'll do that.
Oh my God.
It's too big.
And I think we're kind of making up. I feel like we're kind of making up for doing it game stream yesterday, because when we do those, they're so fun. But yeah, we don't get to like be as conversational.
No. I'm like this.
Hold on, let me do it again. Conrad, let's go.
Conrad.
Megan, forgive me for my sins. I thought maybe this year would be the time to roast Megan, but I was mistaken. Lawnrad, for real. That's so funny, dude.
Lawnrad. That's crazy. Bro thinks he's Fujimoto. Ooh. Oh, JJK. Oh, Gigi.
Who?
Gigi.
Hot take. JJK has the worst humor of all shonen series. Gigi or Gigi
is not as funny as he thinks he is.
Damn, Ben! Holy shit! I I guess like when I think of JJK, I mean, I don't think of the humor.
I
or
don't
the
find
comedy.
any jokes.
There's a couple like I think that like
There's a couple like dry shit.
there was some shit in like the Gojo Ghetto like flashback that was so funny. Like there were some laugh out loud moments when Gojo went to the like Star Vessel or whatever she was called, her school, and the teacher was like like trying to like chill all the girls out, and then she like slipped him her number and shit. I mean,
we still haven't finished it. I think it's like that that time.
I mean, we gotta
JJK when we just like drop
we gotta finish it.
We drop off and then we're like, oh, we'll get back to it in a year, and then we cover it. We're like, we finally caught up.
No, we need to finish it ASAP.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm loving Dungeon Meshi.
Oh,
I'm loving Sign of Affection. I'm loving Apothecary Diaries. I'm loving Free Ren.
Who made can I show that meme? That shit is so funny. Who made that meme about you and the Free Ren song? Remember that?
Oh, I think it was on.
Is it like
it's
fan
Volume
made?
1 memes? Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm loving all of those series, and there's another. I think it finished up already, so there's no point of mentioning it now. But
here, let me do this, and I have these two screens set up. So this is from our Discord. There's a couple. The one from Grant is pretty funny right here. Oh, you got to read the caption. Throwback to August of last year when Megan knew exactly what Josh needed. Can you give me some sad music? Thank you. You just hit me with the Momonosuke song. Can you give me some sad music? Thank you. That's so funny. This is Verm right here. Tuning into every community live thinking there'll be an update on the duo's watching of Undead Unluck. There's not. And Megan is singing the Freerin song for the 10th time. This made me laugh so hard. Because we stay singing that shit, bro. Are you all right? One more for Verm.
The new one is I'm okay.
I hear you.
Or is it I'm
was
all
funny.
right? I don't know, bro.
Oh man, that made me laugh. Anywho, I think that's it. I figured since we were just here.
God, it's freaking cold.
You're cold?
I have to go to the bathroom.
All right. Speaking of JoJo, we are going to be streaming tomorrow and talking about the new JoJo chapter. I just wanted to catch up and see if there was anything One Piece related to talk about in our community live. This is the One Piece remake is officially in development. Financial reports from IG Port, the parent company. One Piece Remakes, Wit Studio reveals how long the remake has been in development. Oh shit! Let me pull that up. Because yeah, I wonder. It had to have been in development for a very long time. Oops! What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Second quarter reports covered the period from September 1st through November 30th, 2023 under the section titled Video Production Operations. The One Piece is listed alongside several other anime currently in development for direct to streaming, which are Kimi no Todoke, third season, Moonrise, the Terminator series by IG Production. Given that the official production decision announcement for the One Piece remake came 3 weeks after this quarter period ended, this suggests that development has actually started or had actually started weeks before the official announcement had been made. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, I thought it would have had been in development for a long ass time because they want you to know They want you to know about it once they've already started, once they got a little something, so the wait doesn't feel as long. Exciting but controversial. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the fucking shit I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me. Like, why? Why does everything have to be controversial? Like, for real, bro. News that the One Piece remake is already in development is sure to excite fans who undoubtedly want as much time as possible for the planning and production of the anime. The sentiment was on full display during the production of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, where Mappa was heavily criticized for what was seen as not giving staff enough time to work, although One Piece animation director Mamoru Yokota disagreed with Mappa criticism, suggesting that some animators probably made extra work for themselves. Oh, that's not cool, bro. Regarding the remake, comments from another One Piece animation director, Hiromi Ishigami, recently went viral when he voiced his sadness at how the remake would waste the efforts of staff who had worked on the original anime series. Oh, okay, so this is actually... See, this is controversy amongst the animators. Not. I thought this was just amongst like the fandom, but this is actually pretty wild. Did you hear that, Megan? There was somebody saying an animator, a One Piece animation director. It was like kind of like firing back against some of the Mappa criticism, saying that some of the animators were probably just making extra work for themselves. Isn't that kind of wild?
What do you mean?
Like it seems like he was saying that, oh, these people are voicing how much work they're having to do on season 2 and blaming the studio, but it's probably just them.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And then, but another One Piece animation director was saying that he was expressing his sadness when he voiced that the remake would waste the efforts of the staff who had worked on the original anime series. I don't think that's true at all, because it's going to be something completely separate, something completely new. I don't think that's like saying the original One Piece anime is still going to exist, and there will still be people who go back and watch that and who want to watch that, but waste the efforts. I mean, fans have been tuning into this series for so long, and you've changed and influenced the lives of so many people because of this original series. So I don't think that just because they're making another one that it's going to waste the efforts of the staff who worked on the original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interesting. This is what happens when I start going through the community live, dude. I'm going to start calling it the freaking Cheese Made Live, dude.
Cheese May.
All right. I guess we will wrap it up. Let me just check with everybody. Terrence Matthews. Megan, I'm sorry, but Aizen is one of the most capable and cunning villains of all time. He's awesome.
I know people like him, but I just am not one of them.
And Bend Over is making a point saying, Josh, when was the last time you heard someone was watching the OG Hunter x Hunter or Full Metal Alchemist? To that point, I will say that number one, Full Metal Alchemist, the OG Full Metal Alchemist, went its own separate way at a certain point. It stopped following the manga, which was the whole point of Brotherhood. It was to go back and to be faithful to the manga. So that's why I chose to watch Brotherhood. But Hunter x Hunter, you have a point. You have a point with Hunter x Hunter. Peak Fiction, this became a Boruto defending stream for me.
Praise Kuma.
And Brian is saying, do you guys think the new One Piece might flop? I don't think it'll flop. But again, if we've learned anything from this conversation, I think that the internet always has something to say. So there will be people who aren't happy, for sure. There are going to be a lot of people who aren't happy. And again, it's kind of like giving the internet exactly what it wants, dude. It's giving them two versions of the same thing to fight about. There are going to be people who say that the new anime didn't do as good of a job, or that it did better. And then the people who, when you say it does better, the people who like the original are going to come out and fight. I like, if anything, it's not going to flop, but I feel like it might end up being some sort of freaking civil war against One Piece fans. And Chitty said, well, the OG Hunter x Hunter didn't even go as far, and I don't think it did. But I guess what the sentiment and what I was trying to say is that, like, I really don't. I get the point, but I don't know. I really don't feel like it undoes it. Because I can't imagine that if for all the fans that are already so invested in this series, I can't imagine that they're going to go all the way back to the beginning. And sure, there will be some people who go back and watch every episode of the remake. Maybe a lot of people, but it doesn't mean I don't think that they're going to stop watching the original series.
Yeah.
Because, they want to know what's happening.
Of course.
But anyway, thanks for entertaining this rant. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just, being the best community on fucking YouTube, dude. Thank you so much. We are going to head out, but like I mentioned, again, it's just, coming to hang out with you guys to talk about One Piece and then to go off on tangents like this. It's the most fun that we have on this channel. So we again, thank you for giving us a space to do that. Like we said earlier, we're going to be streaming again tomorrow, 3 streams in a row to talk about the new JoJo Lands chapter. So if you are a JoJo fan, then you could tune into that tomorrow. But that's going to do it for today. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is...
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. Perfect. And yeah, just remember that we also do Code Geass reactions on our second channel, and we're going to try our best to release our One Piece anime reaction, 1091 anime reaction on YouTube, and the OVA, the Monster OVA, we're going to be releasing that on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
But if you want to see the full, uncut, unedited versions of all of that stuff, then you can always consider becoming a Patreon member or a YouTube member. It helps us out so much. It really does matter and help and mean that we can do all the things that we do. We love our Patreon members. They're the fucking best. But yeah, thank you to everyone, no matter how you show your support. We got it. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. All right. Let me cue this up. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time,
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Ow, Tony bit me. Ow. Just kidding. He didn't bite me.